year.
Phil, the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period and show some progression in domestic competitions.
Morgan Gibbs-White's return to pre-season for Nottingham Forest on the same day it emerged the club have issued another outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
So a release clause is designed not to be kept a secret by a football club. It's designed to protect that football club's interests.
Right.
And also, in some instances, like Erling Haaland, to manufacture an outcome that best suits the player, because you shouldn't be able to buy Erling Haaland for 55 million quid in today's marketplace, should you? It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. But the reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal, a 5-year contract agreed.
And as we wait for Andy Farrell to announce his first squad to play against Australia in the first test down under, the big question is whether his son Owen will feature. He impressed off the bench in their dominant win at the weekend. Former Lion and England back Ben Youngs told talkSPORT Owen's call-up makes total sense.
You lose Elliot Daly, who's been on 3 tours. If the job's about winning the series, it's about winning the series right now, not about planning for 4 years' time. And Owen Farrell's got so much experience, vast experience, that it's the obvious choice.
The first test in Brisbane is on Saturday, and talkSPORT's the only place you can listen on national radio.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here, everyone.
It's Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
I just said that. DB, oh, you forgot your headphones.
Yeah,
I like those ones. They look good on you.
Do me a favour, though. They don't look on my hair. My head's disgusting.
What's the matter?
Pass them headphones, because I'm only getting output of one ear.
Oh, my goodness. The troubles we have in this studio. And by jingo, have we got a show for you today? We'll be discussing Chelsea's Club World Cup glory. Are they really the best team in the world right now? We'll also talk Brian Mbuemo. He's still a Brentford player. So is it time for Man United to just give up and move on? And with Cole Palmer shining in New York, we'll find out whether Benty ranks him amongst the top 10 players in the world right now. On top of that, we want to know how far your obsession goes when it comes to your club. All that, plus we'll speak to Jim Hamilton as we build up to the British and Irish Lions first test against the Aussies, live and exclusive on talkSPORT. And of course, we'll look back on a good old night for the Lionesses in Switzerland. What a show that is to start the week off. On Drive on talkSPORT, you can be a part of it by picking up the phone 03717 22 3344.
I don't like cricket.
All right, Jack, that was nice.
Awful start from Jack there.
Yeah,
awful. Thought he'd been clever. Terrible mix. No, he's just pressing buttons now randomly. Literally Jack's head. Happy Monday, everyone. We'll keep up to date with the cricket as soon as it happens in that. Could be a great day for him. We'll see. We'll find out. But yes, good morning to you all. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you? Me and DB were on Sky Sports earlier on today, weren't we? Plugging the hell out of our show. Weren't we? We're doing that.
Pretty happy about that.
They weren't happy with that. Darren, some serious questions. No. We don't do serious questions on Drive Time on talkSPORT weekdays.
The sweat just accumulated on our heads.
Yeah. Well, yours. Yeah. You were sweating big time.
Yeah. So were you.
No, I wasn't sweating.
Yes.
I wasn't.
I don't know why we're so. I'm not going to lie to you. It was how hot was it in there?
No, it's ridiculous. We were promoting, by the way, we were there to promote the Florida Open, which is a 9-ball pool tournament, which I'm playing in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
My opponent has been drawn, and Emily from Matchroom will be in the studio in about half an hour, 40 minutes, to tell me who I've got.
Are you worried?
And it's going to be live on talkSPORT on drive time as well, that match.
Will it?
Yes, both matches will.
If I say it's all right, then yeah.
Well, no, it's already been okay with management.
No, I'll go above management.
I don't think there was anyone above management, is there?
There's a guy that's worth about billions.
Okay, well, good luck getting in his office.
Trust me. Let me in.
But Emily will be coming in to tell us about that, so I'm excited to
Are you
find out.
nervous?
No, you know me, I don't get nervous about anything.
Me and you won today. We went on the same team. We won.
Yes, we played doubles against Carl Boyce, who's an ex-pro, brilliant commentator and presenter for Sky. And the other guy was like world trick shot champion.
Yeah, we beat him.
And you did a couple of trick shots.
How nice were they?
They were good. Your face was so funny because he set them up beautifully and he went, just hit that ball.
Yeah.
And you hit it and they all went in. Your face was like, how to do that? But you know you can't miss.
We can. If I didn't hit it hard enough, the balls wouldn't go in.
Yeah, I know. But apart from that.
So you can miss.
You can miss, but you didn't miss.
No, but I actually enjoyed that little afternoon of pool.
That was good. First time you probably play on a proper table as well.
Yeah, like watching you in your own surroundings.
That look good?
Yeah, because... Something what?
That look good?
Yeah, it looked fine. I mean, he was getting battered by... I mean, who's the guy who's playing with?
Ram.
He's unbelievable.
Good, but I beat him 9-7 last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
He couldn't miss today.
I know. Playing really well. I'm very excited about it. So we've got that. We'll talk about my new podcast. 21 minutes to go. It's out now. Go download it. Me and Cundy.
I'm telling you, we're not talking about that.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it later on.
No, we're not.
Why? I can talk about it now because it's a talkSPORT umbrella.
I've seen that.
Yeah, we're under it now.
Snuck
I'm allowed
under
to. I can legally talk about it.
Honestly.
New podcast, 21 minutes to go. Go download it. First episode.
What did you talk about?
Cundy. Just anything and everything.
No, but there's got to be some kind of structure to it.
You'd think so.
There's no...
There is a little bit of structure. I'll bore you with it later on because we've got a busy show. But it's out now. 21 minutes ago. Me and Candy go download it. Shall we start with Chelsea? Oh dear. They are officially Club World Cup winners after tonking PSG in the final last night. Who saw that coming? So are they now the biggest and best club in the world? Oh dear.
As Palmer comes forward now for Chelsea on a hat-trick. And he threads it through. Here's João Pedro with a great opportunity. Oh, what a dream first half this is turning into for Chelsea.
Selection, tactics, and injecting the right amount of belief and confidence and courage into the players to go and produce a performance as they did.
Massive statement win from Chelsea. They were a joy to watch that first half.
Cole Palmer has to have it. I mean, you know, talk about turning up in the biggest of games. And Chelsea are the best club side in the world.
Are they though? Chelsea have become the first winners of the new Club World Cup. That was a 3-0 win over PSG in the final. It was live on talkSPORT last night. 2 goals from goals as well from Cole Palmer, another from João Pedro in the first half were enough to see Chelsea crowned champions of the world. Their gaffer Enzo Maresca spoke to the media after the game. He reflected on a historic night for the club.
Club World Cup champion is something that we have to be proud. We are very happy, especially against PSG, that, as I said 2 days ago in the press conference, I consider them the best team in the world, with one of the best managers in the world, fantastic player. So today has been top achievement.
Let me just start off by saying loads of you are going to want to have your say. 03717222344. So many questions. The obvious one the first one has to be, are Chelsea the best team in the world right now?
I'll still say no, not yet. Because we look at people like PSG, I know they won it, the Champions League, and Chelsea dismantled them, but you look at the own domestic league, Liverpool, Arsenal and City were all above Chelsea. But listen, what they did yesterday was fantastic. A lot of people said to me, did Chelsea have a chance? I was like, yeah, of course they do. Like Chelsea, we've said before, I've got this weird thing in them where they could just draw results from nowhere, performances from nowhere. No one gave them a prayer in 2012 against Bayern at Bayern Stadium. They win that. I know it's penalties, but they win it. No one gave them a prayer. I remember the build-up before they played Man City in the last Champions League, and it was all about City finally getting over the line and winning their first one. Chelsea win that. Do you know what I mean? And then this one here, again, it was like, PSG can't get beaten, not by Chelsea. Chelsea completely and utterly dismantled them first half. It could have been 5 first half, but a lot of credit goes to Enzo Maresca. I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. I'd be interested, because we had a few Chelsea fans come on last night on the full-time phone-in, and they were saying expectation now has to be they have to compete for the Premier League, because it almost feels like you go and smash PSG in the manner that you do. Your recruitment's gone really well. You're signing players. Like it can't just be about, well, we're finishing the top 4. Their aim now has to be going and win the Premier League. I don't think they'll do it, but I think for what they've done in the Club World Cup, fair play to them.
You say what they've done in it, right? And I'm just going to take the opposite side now. I'm going to, because there'll be some people listening to this show thinking, hold on a minute, calm down. They won the Europa Conference, so the smallest of the, and they've won like a glorified friendly tournament. Are we all getting? No, I'm just saying what some people might say. Are we getting a little bit carried away by this, or are we looking at a team? Because some of their players, we'll talk about Cole Palmer a bit later on in the show. I think it's unfair just to talk about Cole Palmer amongst the Chelsea stuff. But just a quick word on Cole, because I've said before, I think he's a genius. You don't agree with that yet. No. But
would you swap Bruno for him right now?
No, hold on. Don't throw questions like that at me.
Look at his face. Panic.
No, because I don't want to move. No, I don't want to veer away.
Quickly, yes or no? Yes or no?
What? I don't want to.
Like, I've got right now.
No, but you won't answer my questions when asked. No, like, if I said, would you swap Odegaard for him? You say no.
Yes.
You swap him.
So we just have Bruno for him?
Probably, yeah, I would.
No, that's not yes or no.
I don't know.
No, I answered mine. Okay. Right this day, we just swap Bruno for Cole Palmer right now.
I'll genuinely think about that and answer it in the next section. I think it's too big a question.
People that listening, please remind me. Just keep.
No, I will. I think it's too big. I'll tell you why. Because he's just starting to look. Because you've compiled a list for later on in the show of your top 10 players in the world right now. And that's when everyone's fit. So you can stick Rodri in there.
Yeah, well, Rodri's in there. Okay, for sure.
I imagine that Cole Palmer, if he's not in it, and I haven't seen your list, but he's there or thereabouts. If he's not in it, it's just outside, or he's in it, right?
Yeah, he's not in there at the minute. But
okay, so you've just ruined that.
If he had the season he had, not last year, the year before, then it's a strong case. But I mean, what he did last night. I mean, the finishing, and there was one he missed just before he scored the first one where he tried to wrap his foot around it, and I thought it was in.
Yeah.
But it went just past the post.
Yeah, it looked like it went in because it hit sort of the back bit and went behind the goal.
But when he opens up his body on that right hand side of the D on the edge of the box and then just rolls it into that far corner, no one can kind of stop him. But he played with that freedom, creativity. He's quicker than people think he can go past people. And it got to the point where you could see that he was starting to rile up the PSG players because they were trying to kick him, pull him over. But he is a special. Genius is. I think we throw around that word genius and legend and all that way too much, but I think it's going to be a what this season. If Chelsea are going to kind of aim for what we expect them to aim for and achieve what they want to achieve, he's probably going to be at the heart of it.
We'll talk about Cole Palmer later on in his own section because I think he's far too big a talent just to sort of chat and then move on. So we'll take Cole Palmer calls later on in the show. Just going back to Chelsea. So this century, Chelsea have won 21 trophies. That was their 21st last night. Man City is second with 20. Man United 18. Liverpool 17. And Arsenal, hold on, let me just scroll down. Arsenal, hold on. Arsenal 9, right?
Yeah.
As things currently stand, Chelsea this century, the biggest club in the country?
No, they're not the biggest, and they'd probably say they're not. I mean, Manchester United, regardless how awful they've been, their kind of round the world status is they're to foresee. You know what I mean? Man United are going for a big rebuild phase, poor season, and yet they're still fans are turning out by the thousands, and they're still the biggest story in town. But I mean, what Chelsea have done is scary. I mean, I was chatting to Billy, he's only 27. And he, like, usually, when you talk about a club winning everything or a lot of trophies, the spans usually go, oh, my grandfather saw us live there.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Billy's 27, he's seen Chelsea win everything. Everything there is to win.
They are the most successful side this century. Right? You can't argue with that.
They've won every competition they've been in, they've won it. Now, that there, I don't see how you can say what you want about this Club World Cup. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was
Did you?
Well, I remember I said I had it above certain trophy, League Cup and all that. I really enjoyed the tournament. And yes, you might want to poo-poo the Conference League, you might want to poo-poo the Club World Cup, but what you can't poo-poo is that every competition that Chelsea Football Club have been in, they've won it.
Yeah.
And a lot of these trophies, they've won multiple times. So they haven't nicked one Champions League, one League Cup, one Premier League, is multiple Premier Leagues, couple Champions League, couple Europa Leagues. I think they've even won a couple Super Cups.
It's insane.
And I think they won a couple Club World Cups now.
This isn't their first one. Yeah, they won it in the old format.
So honestly, I don't see how anyone could, and people could talk about the money, but every football club out there spends money to get better. So if you win all those trophies, then I don't know how you argue with that.
A quick word about some of the players. We're talking about Rodri, whether or not he makes your top 10 of all, currently. Caicedo's got me knocking on that door. I mean, Cole Palmer stole the show.
Yeah.
But I personally thought Caicedo was man of the match.
Yeah, he is. And I thought when I've had this discussion so many times with my dad, and he always used to speak about Makelele being right. Then Kante came about, and he's like, no, Kante is the best he's ever seen in that role, and I'll probably agree with him on that. But he always says to me about Caicedo, he said, I'm telling you, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he'll be better than Kante. In my head, that I can't register, because Kante, what he did for Leicester, France, Chelsea, it just doesn't compute with me. But Caicedo, in a minute, like he had that initial period at Chelsea where he struggled. Him and Cucurella, now both of them like bargain buys, don't they? Cucurella looks unbelievable.
Yeah, Cucurella is probably the best left back in.
He's in the world. He's one of them.
He's one of them. Yeah, I don't want to say in the world,
No.
but he's certainly one of them. He's fantastic.
Played a big part for Spain winning the Euros.
Yeah.
And Caicedo in the middle of the park, he's got everything. He's range of passing scary. He breaks up play, and do you know what I like about him as well? He's a little bit nasty. So
you've got to have that streak to play that role.
He leaves his foot in, and then he likes getting in players' faces as well. I quite like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. Do you like that? I'm sure you do, Chelsea fans. You can find out and tell me about your club. Are they the biggest and best club in the world at the moment? Because they are the world champions, which is...
They're trophy pigs.
They are trophy pigs. I do think it's embarrassing that for the next 4 years they're going to have a badge on their shirt that just says world champions.
What's wrong with that?
I just think it's embarrassing.
It's not.
It is. World champ. They're not the world champions. World champions.
If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd take that.
No, the world champions are whoever wins the World Cup.
And they did win that.
No, the World Cup.
Club World Cup.
No, I know the World Cup. They're the world champions.
Okay, so if I said what Club World Cup,
the best team in the world for me is always whoever wins the Champions League.
Well, obviously Chelsea just done them. So Chelsea could be the best.
Do you think Chelsea are the best?
No, I think Liverpool probably.
Okay. Are Chelsea better than PSG?
No, I think you know what? My only thing is they're not, because I think PSG have been incredible, but the way Chelsea dismantled them
in that first half.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Lots of questions. One number to dial. Get involved. We'll take your calls in just a moment. 03717 22 Before that, we can head to Lords now. Sam Ellard is watching a nail-biting end to the third test between England and India. Sam, where are we at the moment?
We are at tea on day 5 with India 163 for 9. So when they come back out of half 4, India need 30 runs to win this game. England need 1 wicket. When India went to lunch, 8 wickets down. We were all working out what time we'd be maybe leaving here this afternoon. I think many people thought it was going to go on for too long in the afternoon session. But fair play to India. They've battled hard in the afternoon. Jasprit Bumrah in at 10 faced 54 balls for his 5 runs. Ravi Jadeja's still there, not out on 56 from 162. Ravi Jadeja did a really good job of hogging the strike. Jasprit Bumrah defended where needed to, but then on his 54th ball, Ben Stokes bowled a short ball to Bumrah and he went for the big shot. Miscued a pull shot, caught a mid-on by Cook. That ball Mohammad Siraj to the crease, and before tea he faced 20 balls and he's got 2 runs to his name. So India haven't scored too quickly this afternoon. 112 for 8. They've got at tea 163, but they're still in this game. They're fighting hard. It's been an up and down, topsy-turvy controversial test match, and who knows, we really could be in for a blockbuster finish. We'll resume the final session of the 5-day test match at 4:30. England still searching for that final wicket. Can India pull off an unlikely victory? If they are to do that, they've got to add 30 runs.
Good work as always, Sam. Of course, we'll be across it. You won't miss a thing. Stay with us here on talkSPORT, and we'll also take your calls when we come back about Chelsea. They're the best team in the world right now. 03717 22 3344. That's a tune, that is. Prodigy. Go on, Jack.
Do you know what I think about this tune, right? How would you dance to this tune?
Like this.
That's not dancing, just moving your neck.
Like this.
So you're going for a jog now.
Like that. Turn up, Jack.
You're going for a jog now.
Like that.
Now you're praying.
Like this.
What is that? See, that's what I wonder how you dance to this.
I just showed you how you dance.
No, you moved your neck and you went for a run.
You can do it slowly. Go on, turn up a bit, Jack, like this. Watch.
You're just moving your neck. Well, I remember this video, the geezer with the main geezer with the...
Sadly passed away.
Yeah, sadly. God rest his soul.
Have you seen Prodigy live?
No.
Okay, I have a couple of times. One of the best groups around there. No one makes music like them.
No, they do.
They don't. You've embarrassed yourself there. They actually don't.
So Michael Jackson doesn't make music better than them?
I said like them.
Oh,
like them.
Okay, but I get...
How can you chuck Michael Jackson in?
No, but you're basically...
Michael Jackson. I'm talking about Prodigy. Michael Jackson. Smooth Criminal's better than that.
Your statement was no one makes music like them.
No one does make music like Prodigy.
Okay, fair enough.
They don't.
Noise.
Michael Jackson.
Noise.
Hey, pretty baby with
What?
Joe and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent at Motorpoint. Thousands of cars, all unbeatable prices guaranteed. Head to motorpoint.co.uk for details. Still to come, Bent is going to be picking his top 10 players in the world right now. I can tell you he's been doing that in the last ad break. Still haven't finished it. Bit of a panic.
What's that?
He topped.
No, I've done the list already.
You've done it.
I've done it ages ago. But the only thing is that they better not ask me to put them in order, because that I ain't doing. I'm just the top 10.
Just quickly, Alejandro Garnacho has rejected a move to Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr. We'll talk about Man United in a bit, actually. In fact, staying with them, Andre Onana will not play Man United's pre-season tour of the United States after suffering a hamstring injury in training. I mean, you don't wish ill on anyone, right?
You don't know about... it's a very strange one, that.
What? Oh,
my only reservations are goalkeeper's hamstring. How's he done that?
Well, explain what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Goalkeeping, obviously, is a different skill set. You very rarely do you have to bust a gut sprint, and usually pull a hamstring by sprinting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I wonder if he's been up to.
Explain, elaborate.
Almost like, well, someone said they saw videos of him playing in back where obviously in his homeland,
playing football,
out pitch, not in goal. So that's where I think he's probably done his hamstring.
Oh my God! Imagine if that's the case.
Honestly, I've played with that many goalkeepers. I can't remember that many of them, if any, doing a hamstring injury.
Really? Is it that rare?
Hamstring goalkeeper.
Okay. Yeah, we as football fans, we don't think of things like that. You know,
so I was a bit like,
Okay. Long time is out as well.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I think we should get Donnarumma. I do think he's the best goal. I do think he's the best goal.
Pardon?
All jokes aside, I do think he's the best goal.
Let's get Donnarumma. He's going to leave PSG.
He's got a year left.
Yeah.
Offer him £500,000 a week. No. And give them 60 million.
So you're part of the problem. Why are you offering him £500 a week?
Oh, come on.
What Martinez? He's still there. Villa.
Yeah, we can't get anyone. We'll talk about Man United later.
The guy said that he'd go to Man United. Have you got Mbeumo through the door yet?
No.
Okay, and also, I need you to answer the question now, please.
Okay. I didn't think about it.
No, I don't care. Tomorrow, I'm offering you a swap deal tomorrow. Cole Palmer for Bruno Fernandes. Are you taking it?
Okay, here's my question.
No, swap.
Is it for the rest of their career?
No, it's for the next season coming.
Just one season?
One season.
I don't know.
No, you need to answer that. I have to ask questions. You answer it. You're swapping Cole Palmer for Bruno for this season coming now.
No.
So he's not a genius then, is he?
Yeah, I think Bruno's a genius.
No, but Cole Palmer's not.
No, I've always said Cole Palmer. Let's take calls from Chelsea fans. Let's go to Richard to Chelsea fan. Hi, Richard.
Good afternoon, lads. Great show as usual.
Thanks, man. Off you go. Well done, by the way.
Thank you very much. Just to say that, yes, we played well yesterday, but a lot of people have just used the fact that how PSG was so disgusting after the game.
Yeah.
The way they reacted. Maresca had their number by whacking balls down the right-hand side, which outdone them. They couldn't cope with the midfield with James. And I don't think we'll win the Premier League this year, because unless we get a decent keeper. But it seems to me the media goes on about it, but no one seems to have said about, oh yeah, PSG are great. how disgusting they were after the game and couldn't take losing.
Do you know what, Richard? A couple of things, right? The first thing, I thought he played well yesterday, Sanchez. I thought he made some good saves. Still a bit rickety at some points, but I thought he played well. And secondly, for anyone who's questioning the Club World Cup and how much it means to the players and the clubs, look at Luis Enrique after the game, obviously grabbing Chelsea players by the throat. That tells you those players didn't see it as a Mickey Mouse competition.
Yeah, but if that had been a Chelsea player done it the other way round, we'd be absolutely crucified. No, just, or maybe because we're English, they don't. But he should. That's wrong. I'm sorry. They got outplayed and outclassed, and they couldn't take it.
No, yeah. Listen, he makes a really good point there. I mean, it's mad though, isn't it? What about João Neves trying to pull off my man's wig? Cucurella's wig, man. He tried to pull his head off.
He shouldn't have done that, all right? And it was the right decision.
You're about to say something here.
He did go down a little bit too easy.
No, let me pull your hair, and you go down.
Well, it's a hell of a rip pull.
No, come on. If you're running the opposite direction and I give your hair a little tug, you're going down.
I am, to get someone sent off, yeah.
No, come on.
Do you remember there was a time when he first went to Chelsea?
Do you remember Romero? Spurs ripped his head up.
Right. Do you remember there was conversations we had? Should he be having long hair?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It's
disgusting.
nuts.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
His transformation.
It's been ridiculous.
I'd hate to play against him as well because he's like, again, no disrespect.
Horrible.
He's like a little rat.
Yeah.
You know these ones that just kick, even if the ball's got, like, give you a little kick in the back of your ankles. And
you hate him if he's not yours. If he's yours, you love him.
Top player.
Yeah. Still to come, we'll be joined by former Scotland lock Jim Hamilton to look back on the Lions' final warm-up game over the weekend. But first, it's time for no Googling. Yesterday, Cole Palmer became just the third English player to score in a Club World Cup final, including the old format, obviously. Can you name the other two English players to score in a Club World Cup final are who? The answer to that and loads more coming up live on Drive and talkSPORT after this.
Having taken the biggest scalp of the tournament in PSG and beating them to win the Club World Cup, should Chelsea now be considered serious title contenders?
Yes, I do believe we are title contenders. I don't think our name's on the title, but we are definitely going to be contenders this year.
Phil, the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period.
Morgan Gibbs-White's returned to pre-season for Nottingham Forest on the same day it emerged the club have issued a legal complaint against Spurs for what they believe is an illegal approach for their talisman. But the fact remains Spurs have triggered his £60 million release clause, and even if it was a so-called secret one, Simon Jordan can't see any other outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. But the reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal. A 5-year contract agreed.
This is Drive Love and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Bent alongside. Before the break, I asked the question. Cole Palmer became the third English player to score in a Club World Cup final. Who are the other two? Any ideas before I give you clues?
No, give me some clues, man.
Okay.
Hit me them clues, bro.
Okay, so, you know Tarzan?
Yeah, Jane.
Okay, write that down. That's first name. And the surname is what you call it when you flash your bum at people.
Mooney.
Who's that?
Jane Mooney.
Yeah.
Jane Mooney. Wayne Rooney.
Okay, it's first one. Second one, right? They went up a hill to fetch a pail of water.
Jack and Jill.
Right. So hold on, only write Jill, and the surname is not Pepsi.
Coke.
And what is that? What do you usually get that in?
Glass.
No.
Bottle.
No, the other one.
Can.
Yeah.
Jill Coke can.
Yeah. Have you got that?
Jill Coke can.
First name is Jill, and the surname is Coke can. You got it?
Jill Coke can. Sorry, 1 second. Jill Coke can. Coke can.
Can you hear it?
1 second. A Coke can.
Plays for Man City.
Jill Coke can.
Yeah.
City. Jill Coke can. Phil Foden.
Got it. Still to come, I'll be finding out who my opponent is going to be in the Friday Open Pool Championship. It's going to be live on talkSPORT. But now the Lions warm up for the first test against Australia in style over the weekend. And it was live right here on talkSPORT.
Never has control of it, and Henry Pollock's left hand reaches around, pushes down on the ball, and Henry Pollock scores the try. And have a few of this side today played their way into Andy Farrell's thoughts for Brisbane.
Defensively, I thought they were brilliant, the Lions. Yeah, that hasn't been the case in the last couple of weeks, really. So that's a huge pat on the back. Those players coming off the pitch tonight with that sort of buzz will rub off on the wider squad.
The Australia-New Zealand Invitational side 0, British and Irish Lions 48.
Yeah, the British Irish Lions, they ran in, 8 tries as they tonked Australia and New Zealand. The Invitational side 48-0 on Saturday. It's a final warm-up match before the first test against Australia this weekend. Let's look back on that game now and, of course, ahead to the first test on Saturday, which is live on talkSPORT as we're joined by former Scotland lock and someone that I'm led to believe knew the answer to Jill Coke can. It's Jim Hamilton. Hi, Jim.
I didn't know the answer to it at all. Only when you said it, I got it. I got the first one.
Oh, you got
Wayne Rooney.
You got Jane Mooney, did you?
yeah, I got that one. I didn't get the second one.
Right, listen. Thanks so much for coming on. We're big fans of yours. Listen, let's look back before we look ahead, shall we? How much did the Lions need a performance like that ahead of the first test?
Yeah, let's not look back too much. It was a bit of a team run match, really, to be honest with you. But we have to, because that's our last reference point, right? And you heard Benny Kay say just after his commentary there that defensively they were a lot better. Did we learn anything more about the British and Irish Lions? Maybe they're a little bit more cohesive. They're joined up, but they're up against a team that had spent 5 days together, and 2 of them were probably down the pub. So, yeah, it was a good win. I feel like the momentum's gathered now. We just want to get on with the Test series. That's why we're all here.
I mean, a theme of the other warm-up games, they started quite slowly, but on Saturday it just wasn't the case. They came out the blocks really, really fast. But does that say more about the opposition rather than the Lions?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Like, the Lions have been together a few weeks now, and it's really hotting up for positions and the starting 15 and the 23. And to be honest with you, the majority of that team that played on Saturday won't be the makeup of the starting 15 at the weekend. But there's places up for grabs, and a few of the players in that squad put their hands up for sure.
Can we learn anything from the game at the weekend? In fact, what can we learn from all the warm-up games? Because a theme, you could argue, the warm-up games has been that the Lions have started quite slowly. I know that wasn't the case over the weekend, but what do we take from looking back at all the warm-up games?
Well, the negative part of it is that it's a contact sport and that you're going to lose bodies along the way. And we've lost some great players in the warm-up games and in the lead up to that, which was always going to be the case. And, that's another player's gain, isn't it? We saw that Jamie George has been called up, and there's been a few others as well that have been called up over the last few days. But I think what we're seeing now is a more cohesive British and Irish Lions team. Defensively, they're a lot better. And I think competition for places as well. There's some, they're all world-class players, but you look at what the experts are saying off the back of that game, who their back row is going to be, who the back three are going to be. And that's because players have now performed in these last 2 or 3 games, especially.
I've always wondered this because certainly in football in pre-season, your last warm-up game before the actual season starts is usually your toughest test. Now, in this instant, it looks like the Lions' toughest test were the earlier ones and not this one. This is the easiest one. Is that kind of the way that it usually works? And will they feel more confident and ready going into this first proper test?
Yeah, it's a good question, because usually that's what it is, right? And Australia have had one tough test against Fiji, who've run them really close, whereas the Lions, their hardest test was actually Argentina before the tour had even started. So I thought this would have been a tougher game for them. They were made up of the New Zealand, Australia players, some of them that have got loads of caps for their respective countries, but they were poor. So we've got to be honest and we've got to be frank when we say that. But I think the Lions are in a good position now. I think Andy Farrell will know the kind of backbone of his team. I'm sure they're deep in discussions around the makeup of some of the other players. But that game specifically, like a guy like Ben White, for example, who plays scrum half, plays for Scotland, got called up for Thomas Williams, really put his hand up and put himself in the shot window for a test spot in the match day 23. So that. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I can give you from that game. I mean, it was a comfortable win. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be too negative on it, but everything, it's all about the test matches now going forward, Darren. You'll know, mate, like these warm-up games, they're good. The hysteria is now growing. You're seeing like the fans in the stadium are all buying into it now. But there's been this long build-up over the last couple of years, really. But really the last kind of 6 or 7 weeks that we just want to get down to business now. I think both teams do.
You mentioned, Jim, when we started talking to you, of course, it is a full contact sport, and there are going to be players that pick up injuries through, along the way. The downside for the Lions, of course, was the knee to the head suffered by, I think it was Luke Cowan-Dickie. He looked likely to miss that first test with concussion. Obviously, that's a big blow. What players have caught your eye? What players maybe before the tour started did you think might not have had a look in, but either because their performances have been great or because they're going to get a chance because other players that were in their way aren't now? Are you thinking maybe they've got a chance, I'd like to see them? Oh, Jim, you there?
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, I've got you. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I think there's a few easy answers there, isn't there? I mean, Henry Pollock is the man of the moment that everyone's talking about. He'll definitely feature in the match day 23. I don't think maybe the casual fan and maybe some haters out there outside of England probably didn't want him to go as well as he has done, because he's taken up a position now in the back row, whether that be a starting position, but I think he'll be on the bench. Owen Farrell, for me, his 25-minute cameo, all right, I don't want to contradict myself and say that the opposition were good, because they weren't, but he was brilliant when he came on at the weekend, looked controlled, and everything about Owen was around the leadership and the reason he's been called up. No one was actually talking about the credentials he's got as a player. He's one of the best players in the world, and he showed that in the weekend. So, someone like him has come out of nowhere for sure. But the back three is a little bit problematic because our 15 and the fullbacks have been injured or they've been ill, and no one's really put their hand up in that position. But Hugh Jones at 13 has probably been the standout. Scotland number 13, Gary Ringrose, who's the Irish 13, who's suffering from a concussion himself, is unlikely to be fit for the first test, but I think Hugh Jones would have picked him for that position as well. So most things are settled within the team that people think, but there are a few outliers there that could be picked.
Oh, Jim, you cut out there. Can you repeat that whole answer? No, I'm just joking.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were, Joe. Thank you. It was a great answer.
It was the perfect answer. Jim, what a pleasure. Always is speaking to you. Thanks so much for your time, and we'll speak to you in a bit.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.
What a superstar is Jim Hamilton. Remember, of course, that talkSPORT brings you live and exclusive commentary of the first test against Australia in Brisbane. It's this Saturday. It kicks off at 11, and you can hear a daily Lions show every single morning from 11 over on talkSPORT 2. Right, let's head back to Lords now. It's on a knife edge between England and India. Sam Allard can tell us more.
168 for 9 is the score. England looking for that final wicket. India need 25 runs for victory here. Jofra Archer from the nursery end. It's Shoaib Bashir from the pavilion end. Ravi Jadeja will try and take as much strike as possible. He's had a decent last couple of innings with the bat. He's not out on 59 at the moment. Mohammad Siraj, India's number 11. He's faced 27 balls. Jasprit Bumrah batted for the majority of the afternoon session with Ravi Jadeja. He occupied 54 balls as Jofra Archer comes into Jadeja. There is an appeal for LBW. I wonder though if that was bat onto pad. So, final session of day 5 of this third test match. England looking for the final wicket to win the game. It's 25 runs for India, Andy.
Yes, we shall wait and see. Thank you for that, Sam. We'll keep you up to date with everything and anything that happens in that. When we come back, Emily Fraser from Matchroom will be in talking about a 9-ball pool, and she's going to reveal who my opponent will be in the Florida Open. And of course, we've still got Cole Palmer chat, Chelsea chat, and we'll talk about how important your team's colours are to you as well. 03717 223344. A busy show. Be part of it. Pick up the phone and dial in. is Drive Live on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here. Motor Point Newcastle, same day drive away. Available on all cars. Book a test drive today. Still to come, we'll be asking why Man United are struggling to do any business this summer. Can't wait for that chat. Just quickly, in the world of arrows, or darts as we know it, Owen Price beat Gary Anderson to win the final of the Baltic Sea Darts Open in Germany yesterday. I bet it was cold there. You watch that?
Honestly, yeah, shut up.
Right, regular listeners to Drive will know that last year I took part in the US Open Pool Championships in Atlantic City, and then, because I was so good in May, I was invited to the UK Open in Telford. Stop laughing, you two. Next month, myself and my hair will be heading to Orlando to take part in the Florida Open Pool Championships, and I'm delighted to find out who I'll be facing. And I'm delighted to welcome into the studio to give the answer to that the CEO of Matchroom Multisport, the wonderful Emily Fraser.
That wasn't the title I gave you.
Oh yeah, I can't read the one you gave me out legally. How are you? You all right? You well?
I'm very good, thank you.
It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, we were at Spots and Stripes earlier. I must say the two of you actually shone.
Yeah, we
with
won.
your
So we played doubles. This was all sort of trying to promote the event.
Yeah.
Who's the guy? So we were Carl Boys, who does a great job for Sky Sports. He's an ex-player, and he's one of the presenters. Who was the guy, the trick shot? Is he world trick shot champion?
Yeah, he's Rico Dix from. He lives here in London now, but he's brilliant.
He was amazing.
Yeah, I feel like you're bigging them up because obviously you beat them.
No, I don't think we beat them. We smashed them.
Who dropped in the winning pot?
Benny dropped it. Benny said to me afterwards, he went, "Okay, all I need to do is just, if I get it, just putt it." And I was like,
"Putt it." Oh my gosh. Did you actually say putt?
But I meant to say pot, but I'm putt.
Okay. Did you win how many? Do you know?
Yeah, you got that bit right.
Yeah, that's good. You did actually smash it. I'm very proud of you both.
I did get worried when he took his 7-iron out. Right, the big question is, so I've been invited back, thank you very much, to play in Atlantic City. I had Ralph Suquet first round.
Yep.
The last one I had in the UK, Telford, I can't, Razman? What was his name?
No, go on, keep going, it's more fun.
I can't remember his name.
Ramazan.
Yeah. Who I'm being honest, I thought was better than Ralph Suquet. I thought was an unbelievable player.
More current.
Yeah, real tough.
No, shout out Ralph. He's my favourite. Ralph Suquet.
I'm surprised you know who the pool player is.
Because he hurls that one at me every single day. Shout out Ralph Suquet. But I did win a match. I beat a World Cup winner, 8-0. Hold on. Look in the record books and the history books. Is that right or not?
It is correct.
Who did I beat?
You got a bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I beat him, didn't I?
Yeah, James Aranis, but you got a bye, yeah.
So I'm still looking for the first win. So in the last game I played, I was 5-all first at 8 and then lost 8-5. So it's all about the first win.
So you still haven't won a match, right?
No.
Okay.
No, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Which will be the greatest sporting moment probably ever.
See, this is why I don't want him to win.
Yeah.
No, because no presenter's ever taken part in a major competition and won.
Listen.
So it would be.
If my beloved Palace can win the FA Cup, then you can win.
There you go.
One match at the Florida Open.
One match.
So Emily, that's all I'm after. One match. Then it comes out on DVD.
Dreams can happen.
Emily Fraser.
Yes.
CEO of Matchroom Multisport. Who has the Galeforce got?
Ask me like a question.
Actually, I need the rank first.
No, that's irrelevant.
Okay. Right, I'll ask you some questions.
Yeah.
Do I know him?
Yes.
Is he American?
Yes.
Please say Earl Strickland. Is it Earl the Paul Strickland? It's not.
It actually
swear on your
is.
life.
I swear it's him.
Oh my god, that's like the greatest draw ever.
Is it really?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Are you serious?
When I saw it, I opened my phone. I was like, no, surely not. Surely not.
Part of me really wants Emily to go.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
No. It's
Have I got Earl the Paul Strickland?
Yes, you do. He is a 5-time US Open champion. Okay, sorry. Go on, you give him.
Why are you going to cry?
He's the arguably Ephraim Reyes, the greatest player ever, and he's a lunatic.
Oh yeah.
It's like having John McEnroe, but times 10, right? I've got Earl the Pearl.
You've got Earl the Pearl.
Oh my goodness.
5-time US Open champion. He's won World Pool Championship 3 times, and he's smashed his cue like 427 times.
Just funny.
We're talking. Sorry, Benny. We're talking. I mean, the numbers this will do on Drive Time when it's live, it will be anything we've ever done before.
When we left the pool place earlier.
Yeah.
We were walking, and I said, "Who do you want?" And he said straight away,
He said,
"I want Earl Strickland."
honestly, when I saw it, I was so buzzing. It's going to be so good.
I don't think you realise that. If you're a 9-ball pool, I mean, he is one of the biggest names ever.
He is. He's like, I mean, he's brilliant. He's brilliant for the sport as well. But I mean, he's 64, so he's got a year above you.
Hold that thought. We'll come back, and we need to talk about this in more detail because that match is soon to happen. One match has just finished. England in action against India. Sam Ellard, I think, has good news for us.
Good news for England. England have beaten India in the third Test match at Lord's. Heartbreak for India, but England finally get the wickets they need and win by 22 runs. And the final wicket comes in extraordinary circumstances. Mohammad Siraj has his head looking down at the turf. He hasn't moved. Shoaib Bashir, the spin bowler, is into the attack. Mohammad Siraj just tries to defend the ball. He does defend the ball into the ground, and then it rolls onto the stumps and has bowled Mohammad Siraj. You can't quite believe what's happened. I've got to say, an incredible finish, a dramatic finish. We went into today with India 4 wickets down, with the game very much in the balance. When England took 4 wickets in the morning session, we all thought it'd be over early in the afternoon. Fair play to India. They battled hard in the afternoon session, none more so than Ravi Jadeja, who finishes not out, 61. He occupied the crease for 181 balls. Bumrah faced 54 balls in the afternoon. Siraj came in at 11, 4 from 30, and it's Shoaib Bashir, the man who hasn't done too much in this Test match, who takes the wicket. So India, their target was 193. They've been bowled out for 170, and England have beaten India at Lord's by 22 runs. Next week we go to Old Trafford, we go to Manchester. What a series this has been, and England go to Manchester with a 2-1 lead.
Sam, listen, let's stay with you for a moment because it was just an unbelievable afternoon. Even the way he got out there right at the end was just remarkable, wasn't it?
It's been an incredible Test match. There's been needle, there's been aggro. I think that's maybe what a lot of people will remember this Test match for. We had that third evening where England had to face 1 over right at the end, and all of the India slips, all of the Indian fielders were into Crawley and Duckett. There's been plenty of chatter today. There's been send-offs. We had a bizarre situation where at the end of day 3, when India were bowled out, they posted the exact same score as England, 387. So effectively after 3 days, the game hadn't moved anywhere. And yeah, coming into today, all results were possible. The tie was possible. And yeah, it's a thrilling Test match. And I've got to say, I have to give credit to India, because when they were 8 down at lunch, they could have easily rolled over, but they battled hard, they fought hard. And England with the ball as well, fantastic. It's the Test match where we saw finally the return to Test match cricket of Jofra Archer. So good to see him back in the whites. He bowled an absolute beauty today to Rishabh Pant. We saw Joe Root score another Test match 100, his 37 Test match 100. Shubman Gill, who scored runs for fun in this series. It's been boring watching him bat and bat and bat. He missed out on this Test match, and any Test match that goes into the final session with all results possible is good for Test match cricket. And you saw there at the end, and one thing I would say, by the way, Mohammad Siraj has been giving it the big one all Test match. He's been chirping, but even I think some of the England players there at the end felt a little bit for him in the manner of that dismissal, the way it bobbled and bounced onto the stumps, went over and shook his hand. Test cricket's great, boys. Test cricket's well and truly alive, and yeah, it's a cracking game of cricket.
Sam, just quickly before I let you go, this series, if you can sum it up, I don't know if you can, but this has just been incredible with India, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Always when India come over to England, it's good series. When England go over to India, we find it hard playing in those conditions. But we've had 3 Test matches that have all gone down to the evening session on day 5. They look 2 really evenly matched teams. And I think we've seen in the last couple of days with sort of the way the players have handled themselves on the pitch in terms of lots of chatter, lots of aggression. This means a lot. It's been an emotional series. We've seen some great play. You know, we definitely got the best bowler in the world in this series in Jasprit Bumrah. We've probably got the best 2 batsmen in the world in this series in Joe Root and Harry Brook. And it's been a 3 Test matches, absolutely fantastic. And who knows what we're going to get next week.
I know, if it's half as good as this, it's going to be fantastic. Sam, great work as always for talkSPORT. Thanks so much for your time, pal. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a good evening.
There you go. What a wonderful afternoon for Team England. Can't wait for that to return. That's going to be incredible. We'll get more on that actually in the news in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. So, wonderful afternoon for everyone.
Yeah.
In case you're joining us late, we have got with us in the studio the CEO of Matchroom Multisport, Emily Fraser. because yours truly is off to Florida for the Florida Open in a few weeks' time. And just before we went to Sam with that breaking news, you told us who my opponent is, and it's Earl Strickland. One of the greatest. So Efren Reyes doesn't play anymore, right?
No, he doesn't.
So we've probably got the biggest name in world 9-ball currently on the tour.
Correct, and you are paying him first.
No. I meant that was me. Playing.
See, I really want you to win, but when you say stuff like that,
it's going to be amazing.
I mean, August the 5th is going to be fantastic. I mean, he's just.
Wow.
The thing is, I was just saying, like, he will talk to you, like, you must remember him from the Mosconi.
Yeah.
He's got, like, the best history in terms of Mosconi Cup wins. He just talks to his opponents whilst you're up at the table. He wears, like, weights around his waist.
Oh, he's in that case. He's got platform shoes.
Yep.
His cue's like a fishing rod, isn't it? No, it is. It's like it's about 9 foot long. I mean, he's won it all. He's done it all. But without boring you, one of the greatest shots ever is Efren Reyes produced this sort of cross double bank shot, right, against Earl Strickland in like the 70s or 80s. It was nuts. And it was Strickland was sat in the other chair. Those were the two greatest players of all time.
I just can't believe media outlets are not going breaking news. Andy Goldstein.
We'll get it in the sport. We'll get it in the sport.
So basically your weight will go on then to win a match. So you're probably going to get beat to nil.
I think he's got a chance.
Emily, come on.
Come on.
No, he's got a chance. Like he's not playing a lot of the tournaments. He plays in the US Open. He wants to play in the Florida Open, obviously.
If I win, it'll be one.
You've caused this.
I like his passion for it.
And it's live.
And it's going to be live. I think you got a chance.
And it's live only on talkSPORT as well. The feed of that game is only here on talkSPORT.
So just quickly, chance of what?
Like he's got 50-50. Just because of like Earl might lose his head. Like he knows you, right? He must remember you from the Mosconi.
Yeah. Oh, he'll remember me, all right. There'll be a lot of sledging.
There'll be a bit of needle. Like I think you can get in his head a bit. He might smash his cue. Brilliant. I hope there's a camera.
I've got the piece of cue that he snapped in half at the Mosconi about 15 years ago.
There you go. Bring it. Get in his head.
Throw it at him. Emily, thank you for coming. I've got to let you go because the cricket took up a lot there, but it was great news for England. Great news for the world of 9-ball pool. The big one, Galfors against the big one. Can't wait for it. Emily, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank
very,
you.
very exciting. Very exciting. Oh my goodness. We're going to have a quick break. I need to have a cold shower. We'll be back with more after this. Live and Drive on talkSPORT.
Andy Gale Force Goldstein is being blown away.
Having taken the biggest scalp of the tournament in PSG and beating them to win the Club World Cup, should Chelsea now be considered serious title contenders?
Yes, I do believe we are title contenders. I don't think our name's on the title, but we are definitely going to be contenders this year.
Phil, the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period and show some progression in domestic competitions.
Morgan Gibbs-White's returned to pre-season for Nottingham Forest on the same day it emerged the club have issued a legal complaint against Spurs for what they believe is an illegal approach for their talisman. But the fact remains Spurs have triggered his £60 million release clause, and even if it was a so-called secret one, Simon Jordan can't see any other outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
So a release clause is designed not to be kept a secret by a football club. It's designed to protect that football club's interests.
Right.
And also, in some instances, like Erling Haaland, to manufacture an outcome that's best suits the player, because you shouldn't be able to buy Erling Haaland for 55 million quid in today's marketplace, should you? It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. But the reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal, a 5-year contract agreed.
And as we wait for Andy Farrell to announce his first squad to play against Australia in the first test down under, the big question is whether his son Owen will feature. He impressed off the bench in their dominant win at the weekend. Former Lion and England back Ben Youngs told talkSPORT Owen's call-up makes total sense.
You lose Elliot Daly, who's been on 3 tours. If the job's about winning the series, it's about winning the series right now, not about planning for 4 years' time. Owen Farrell's got so much experience, vast experience, that it's the obvious choice.
The first test in Brisbane is on Saturday, and talkSPORT's the only place you can listen on national radio.
Number 2, driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here, everyone.
Ben Stokes' fast balls or something.
Pardon? Damn, you're a disgrace. Instead of Cup Bent is going to be beating his top 10 players in the world right now. Oh no, look what's coming up now. But first, Man United still haven't signed this man.
Yarmouk, and he plays it through to Mbeumo, who's in behind the centre half, and Mbeumo with a brilliant goal. What a breakaway!
50 million plus was the price tag suggested to me. That's gone up. £60 million now is what Brentford will be looking for. They've seen United pay £62.5 million for Matheus Cunha.
And if Manchester United are really desperate to get him in, then they will pay the money.
I can tell you I've got a lot of messages from angry Manchester United fans saying, how come Tottenham can get 2 such big deals done in the space of a few days and Manchester United still struggling to meet Brentford's asking price for Bryan Mbeumo?
He's getting a little bit silly. Man United now reportedly still in talks to sign Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford this summer. Brentford want at least £62.5 million that United paid for Matheus Cunha from Wolves early in the window. Meanwhile, Arsenal look set to wrap up the signings of Victor Gyokeres and Noni Madueke. Spurs have already signed Mohamed Kudus. They want Morgan Gibbs-White. Chelsea's new signings have already played a part in them winning the Club World Cup. As well as struggling to sign players, United also have a task on their hands of trying to get rid of the likes of Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony and Sancho this summer. And of course, their goalkeeper has suffered a big hamstring injury, which looks like he's keeping him out for at least the first 2 games of the season. Where do we begin, Darren? I tell you, here's my problem, right? Here's my problem with my team, Man United. We've got 30 days to go to the start of the Premier League season. I mentioned all the players that all the other big clubs are going for. I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing. Huh?
Do you want Kepa? You ain't need him now. No goalkeeper.
I'll take Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Right? We've got 32 days to go, right? Now, there was a time where you probably remember there was 2 or 3 transfer windows. United were after Frankie de Jong.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't get him.
Felt longer than that.
Similar chase, right? Mm-hmm. He was at Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I can understand why this fella, no disrespect, this fella's at Brentford. Right? This deal should have been done.
Easy. One day, one phone call.
One day, one phone call. Because let's just say that United get what they want, right? And we save £4 million.
Yeah.
You've lost that, right? You might have financially saved for, but what that has done to just morale, support, and also, why are we only going? I mean, there's so much on. Why are we only going for one player at a time? You look at Spurs. You open up. All of a sudden, they've signed Kudus from West Ham.
Yeah, trying to get Gibbs White.
And all of a sudden, you turn the page. Hold on. Gibbs White is 60 million. How'd they know about that? Mm-hmm. Your team are buying everyone, right? I mean, I'm taking the mickey out of them. I'm taking the mickey out of them because I'm taking the mickey out of you, right? People who are probably
taking the mickey out of me. No, Gyokeres, Zubimendi.
No, but when I say Kepa and Norgard, I'm taking the mickey out of you because deep down it's hurting. Because I'm looking at your club going, I am, because I'm looking at your club going, oh, you're doing all the business. I don't know what's happening. I do not know what the people behind the scenes at my club, Manchester United, are doing. Well, I do, and the answer's nothing.
Do you know what? And I agree with you. And look, before I start, I'm not disrespecting him because, listen, to play in the Premier League, it's tough. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's a really, really good player. But as you said, that if you're chasing like Gyokeres or someone like that, right? Now we don't know if Gyokeres is gonna do well in the Premier League. I hope he does for obviously obvious reasons. But let me give you if you're chasing someone like a very, very good player, one of the big heads, Barcelona, Real Madrid, right? And they're like a world class player, world class talent,
like Lamine Yamal,
right? Yes, okay. and they're going to make all the difference, right? Yeah. I understand why you put your resources into it to try and you don't want to let that deal go, so you keep chasing it. With Mbeumo, I really like him. 20 goals in all comps last season. I thought he was absolutely outstanding, right? But he goes to Manchester United. All of a sudden, because you've signed Brian Mbeumo, I don't all of a sudden think, oh, Man United are back in that the hunt for Champions League football. I just don't. I think he's a good player, but he wouldn't walk into your dressing room and be the best player. Like there's still a number of players that I would say are better than him, right? But that being said, this deal should be done. Now, a couple of things. Whether it's the clubs that are at loggerheads as to the price, the fee, or Mbeumo saying he's not sure, because I think that might be a little bit as well. I
don't think he's that. From my understanding, he's desperate to go.
Yeah, but maybe he might go. Maybe their Spurs are there as well. Obviously, Thomas Frank, they're making moves as well, so maybe assessing the situation. But because as a player, you want to go to a club as early as possible. You want to be there day one of first pre-season. Get to know your new players, get a feel of the football club before the real pressure starts, which is the season, of course. The fact this is dangling on, dragging on, it's not good for Manchester United. No. It's not good for Mbeumo either, because he wants to sort out where he's going.
But it's one player, right?
Again,
let's talk about your side, right?
Yeah.
We do a show. I take the mickey out of Kepa, right? I take the mickey because I'm having a go at you, right? The next day, I'm taking the mickey out of Norgard, right?
Two.
Right. Yeah. Next day, you're taking the mickey out of me, going, we've got Zubimendi.
Yeah.
Next day, Gyokeres. It's all happening.
Madway.
Where's
Eze?
Where's our people? I don't think Eze's going to happen.
Right over the weekend.
Okay, if it does, but where are we? Where's the other players we're linked to? I mean, it literally stinks of amateur hour. It's
also as well. I don't understand. Manchester United are a huge football club, right? And what I don't understand is there are clubs out there, as you said, that are in, I won't say worse scenarios, because I think Man United's in a bad place, but are not as big as United. And all these clubs are signing all these different players. And Gibbs White's a prime example of one, because you go, hold a second here. How have Spurs for 60 million nipped in and got him? Like, why are you not for him?
Marinakis is asking the same question.
Right. So, but you think to yourself, why are Man United not in for this player? Like, we've got Zubimendi. Why are Man United not in for Zubimendi? Gyokeres, I think you were with the Sporting, but he wants to go to Arsenal.
Yeah.
There's a number of players that are moving.
Also, with Gyokeres, right, what I don't get is quite often you sign for the manager.
Yeah, of course you do.
Right? So he's got a manager and it's Manchester United and Arsenal. How is the manager not phoning him up saying, what are you doing? Come on. I don't get that either.
But because I think at times, and I did the same thing. So, and I could tell you firsthand, knew Alan Kirbishley, obviously scored loads of goals for him, right? Gets the West Ham job, phones me up, Benny, when I'm leaving Charlton, when obviously unfortunately we got relegated, come to West Ham. He's on my case. I come back from holiday, Miami, early to go to West Ham to go do chat to them and potentially do my medical. And I opted to go for Spurs because at the time I just felt they were in a better place, even though I didn't know Martin Yole, the squad was just better, I thought. So I didn't go and play for my previous manager. But in this scenario, when you look at United, they're in such a bad place compared to where Arsenal are. You're almost like, because you have to look at players in the last few seasons that have gone to your club and excelled, and there's hardly any.
There aren't many.
So he would look at that and go, well, you look at what's happened to Arsenal. Havertz has gone there after being ridiculed. He's done really well. Declan Rice has gone there and done well. Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of players have come to Arsenal and improved. Man United is not the case.
But what's happening with the players that aren't obviously a part of Ruben Amorim's the future going forward.
I mean, that
I'm talking about the Rashfords, the Garnacho. There's quite a few players, right?
It's a tough
Why
one.
are they still hanging about? Why are those deals? Do you think the United deal from Bruno is not really happening because we've still got to offload players? Or
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's going to be your hardest thing, I think. Not getting the players in is you have to offload some of these players because Garnacho, get rid of him. I mean, I'll take 40 million for him because I think he needs to go. Like, he hasn't done enough in the game to warrant him
throwing his toys
acting
out
the way that he has.
Yeah, I agree.
Rashford's been there a little bit more longer, done probably a little bit more than he's done as well. But he wants to go. Fair enough, but the wages are going to be a stumbling block. I think these big problems have to get out the building first before you start bringing people into this environment, because you don't bring all these new players in and then they're walking past the dressing room with the bomb squad. Do you know what I mean? And then there's all that there's all that whispering in the canteen and the dressing rooms, and it creates a really awkward and uncomfortable environment for everybody. And Ruben Amorim's probably thinking, I don't want that. I want them gone.
The fact that Matthias Cunha's got Rashford's shirt, does that mean Rashford's completely done there?
Yeah, 100%.
There's no way back.
No way. Someone takes your shirt number.
No, I know, but if the window closes, United have still got Garnacho and Rashford, which wouldn't surprise me. And the window's closed. You don't see him playing for United ever again?
Well, again, that's another big decision that Ruben Amorim's going to make. But I'm telling you now, he doesn't want to make that.
No.
He needs that made for him. Like, come on, get these eyes out.
It's really poor, isn't it? Everything that's happening in Man United.
Do you know what? For Rashford, I wouldn't want to use him again. But if I had to put him on the bench, I would. Garnacho, he'd be nowhere near it. He'd be absolutely nowhere near it.
I do worry that when the season starts, these players will still be at Man United.
No, they'll go. Rashford will get a loan move because I think he did enough at Villa to warrant someone coming to get him. It's the problem you have is the wages.
Do you think Mbeumo will sign for Man United?
I think he will in the end.
Do you?
I just don't know where he's going to play.
No, that is another problem. I don't know where he's going to play either.
Because
you can't play him down the middle.
Ruben Amorim's told the world, this is how I play football. So he's not a wing back.
No, but he'll probably play him there, but he's not.
And he's not really a natural 10 because he wants to play wide.
Well, and we got Bruno and Cunha.
So I'm wondering if maybe Cunha goes up top and then Mbeumo plays a 10 maybe.
What, alongside?
Or Bruno drops back a little bit and Mbeumo's a typical wide player. Would I take him at Arsenal? 100%.
Yeah,
because we play with wide players.
Really good player.
Yeah, because we play with wide wingers. You don't.
If you're a United fan, with the way our transfer hasn't been going out, transfer window, would you be worried? 32, or is it like, nah, you got loads of time?
Yeah, I've got a bit of time, but like
it can't drag on, couldn't it?
No, it can't. You want these players in early doors.
Okay. We'll take your calls. I suppose the obvious question is United fans, or just football fans as well. You don't have to support Man United. What on earth is going on at Old Trafford? Are you worried? And how many other names do you think United will go for before that window closes? 32 days to go to the start of the Premier League window. Not looking good for new names at Old Trafford just yet. 03717 223344. United fans, football fans, come on National Radio. You'll be next live on Drive on talkSPORT. Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside Motorpoint Thousands cars, all unbeatable prices. Head to motorpoint.co.uk for details. Still to come, Bent is going to be picking his top 10 players in the world right now. Just quickly, England have taken a 2-1 lead in the series against India following a gripping test at Lords. And of course, in the world of 9-ball pool, the draw for the Florida Open has just been made. Andy Goldstein looking for his first win on the tour up against one of the game's, if not the game's greatest ever player, Earl the Pearl Strickland. Honestly, it's gigantic.
No, it's gigantic from his perspective.
No, it's gigantic.
No, it's not.
You got two big worlds colliding.
Oh no! The worlds of what?
Mate, it's massive.
No, I need you to explain to me two worlds collide.
Oh mate, well, the world of broadcasting.
Yeah.
So I'll bring a lot of eyes to it because people will be wanting me to get smashed to pieces. Yeah. Right. So I'll bring a lot. And I mean,
I do think the tide's turning. You know, I think people want you to do better.
Well, first match I got beat 9-0. Then I got beat 9-1. Yeah. And the last one was 8-5.
Well, no, didn't know a game you went 2 or 3 up.
I was 3-0 up. Oh yeah, I lost 8. I think 3. I lost 8 on the bouncer. It's terrible. But last time 8-5. 5-all was. I'd easily lose all of those to have a chance at Earl.
I mean, Emily said that you've got a 50-50.
Yeah, I don't think I
Come on, Emily.
50. Not unless he forgets to bring one of his arms.
Or he plays with the wrong end of the queue.
Even then, I think it's going to be tough. Should we have the phone lines? 03717223344. We're talking about Man United. Wayne is a Man United fan. Hello, Wayne.
How do, lads? You all right?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
Yeah, not too bad. Just driving down from sunny Yorkshire.
Okay.
Back home on that trek. Yeah, Man United. We've had this problem over the years, haven't we? We are one of the big clubs. Everyone calls us arrogant, but it's a fact. United, when they want to buy someone, the price goes up 10, 15 million because everyone believes that we've got the money. When we try and sell players, people come in with false bids because, again, why should we furnish Man United with money when they've got loads? So, yeah, it's always been a problem over the years, and it's more marked now with PSR and everything, but we're struggling to meet those demands.
Do you know what though, Wayne? I am struggling to think that Man United have got the same pulling power they once had, because I'm thinking if top players around the world are available, you'd have to say probably out of Man United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea and Arsenal, that you'd be last on that list now.
Yeah, because you got to look at the recent history. We haven't done too well in the league, but, when we were winning things, that's when players want to come to you. Every year we went out, we bought a Rio Ferdinand, a Veron, a Rooney. We could always pick that top player to come and keep the team ticking over. We've got managers now who have to do massive rebuilds because the guy before him played a different type of football and it doesn't suit with the players he's got. So he's having to basically sell half his squad and buy a new squad. We've had it with, Mourinho, with Van Gaal, Ole Gunnar. One of them's tried to play a different type of football, and one squad doesn't suit all styles.
I do. Listen, he made some really, really good points there, right? But at some point, you have to stop going back to the Rio Ferdinand in them days, man. It's about the here and now. I get it. At one point, Man United were the club, but you're so far away from that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sadly, John is a Man United fan. Hi, John.
You all right?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
All good, all good. A bit rainy today, so a bit cooler, so all happy.
What, raining in Manchester? You're joking.
I think you'll find he's had a couple of speckles today.
Always is. Go on, John, what do you want to say?
I just want that guy, the last call, I kind of understand what he's saying, but we need to get to the real world and the way it is recently. We're not the big pull that we used to be. We're not. And the likes of Garnacho wanting to leave and all that sort of stuff and being punched out, great. If it was me, I'd be saying to Napoli, I'd be doing a swap deal for Osimhen, trying to get him on the books. We're crying out for a centre forward. He's there. I'd be getting rid of Anana. I'd be going after Martinez from Villa. You get him at that snip of a price as what? He's a World Cup winner. We need players with characters, with character who's got big personalities. And I just feel like it's the same thing every year where we end up getting a high value player, and then we sort of gone stagnant again. Everywhere else, we're going to get left behind again.
Do you know what, John? I look at. I mean, I can only speak from Arsenal's perspective, but when Arteta came in, it was obvious what he had to do because Arsenal are in a bad way right now. And I mean, Ruben Amorim's the start of this new rebuild. But what's the biggest thing he's got to do? Because I can't put my finger on what's actually the worst problem at Manchester United.
For me, it's everybody's got to be adaptable, and for a manager to come in and put, round square pegs or whatever the term is, he's not got the players to play the way he wants to play. So you've got to play with the players he's got available. So although I like Amorim and I want him to do well, he can't play players out of a position constantly.
John, I agree with everything you're saying, but my question's more about what's going on behind the scenes. Why is it taking so long to get this Mbeumo deal over the line? What's happening? When you look at Arsenal and they're doing their deals quick.
Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You could probably go and get Rodrigo from Real Madrid for 60 million, who's cheaper than Mbeumo.
Well, it's not necessarily the money, and maybe you might be right, but I don't get why it's taken so long. Either go to the club, this is the money.
It's always the same way.
Yeah.
Sancho took however to get over the line.
I know.
Yeah.
And then look how he's turned out.
Thanks, John. Let's take as many as we can. Let's go one more. Bob's a Man United fan. Thanks, John. Hi, Bob.
Hiya, Andy. Hi, Darren.
Hi,
I just don't get our transfer policy. We tend to stockpile players in certain positions. We've been doing it for years. We're trying to offload 4 wingers now, and now we're doing it with 10s. And we sort of every fan knows we need a striker and we need a new keeper. We've got Bruno, we've got Ahmad, we've got Cunha, who can all play 10. And for some reason, we're going for Mbeumo as well, who's a 10-stroke winger. And I just don't get the policy. It's like, go and get Osimhen. We need a striker. We all know it. And we'll neglect it. And we'll try putting square pegs in round holes. Just don't get it.
Yeah, it's a great point. It's a really good point because there doesn't seem to be a clear structure in terms of your recruitment. I like the Cunha deal. Really good deal. Real quality. He's obviously going to play 10. But there's so many more glaring issues, I think. Your goalkeeper's an issue. I'd like to see another centre-half go in there. I know you've got Lenny Yoro, young kid.
He's going to play.
Striker.
Three centre-halves he's going to play are going to be De Ligt, Maguire,
and Lenny Yoro.
And then, I imagine, Lenny Yoro, yeah.
Yeah, and then left wing-back, Dorgu.
Yes.
Right wing-back, Mazraoui.
Yeah.
I mean...
that doesn't excite me.
No, because that's what you just had. And it's not been good enough.
You've just hit the nail on the head. With Onana behind them.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's half the team.
It's still there.
That took us to 15th or 14th, whatever it was, and it didn't work. And you're going to start the season with the same...
With
3 number 10s.
Yeah. Honestly, it's one of the... I just don't know where your transfer policy and what direction it's going in.
It's nuts, isn't it? Do you think that you've got people at the club buying players for the manager, or do you think the manager's asking the club for these players?
I think certainly with the Cunha deal that would tell me that's the manager because he plays that he could play one of those 10s and he could play the centre forward, so that's the manager signing. But an Mbeumo signing, if the manager wants him, I get it, but I just can't see for the life of me where he fits in because his best positions are when he's wide, right or left.
Yeah, I prefer him on the right, but yeah,
you guys are not playing with wingers, you're playing with wing backs, so I don't understand how that works.
I know, because you can't play both because they're just bashing into each other.
Exactly. We've got a big gap in the middle of the park.
I don't get it. It's all very bizarre. Still to come, Benny's going to be picking his top 10 players in the world right now. I'm looking forward to that. When are you doing it?
Whenever Jason.
Have you listed them?
No, I've got just put number 1 on the list, and then I've just put another 9.
Oh, fine. Okay, right. Time now for a bit of no Googling. We want to know which player scored the latest goal in Premier League history. Okay?
Ooh.
Do you know that? I don't think you do, otherwise you would have said it. The answer to that, and maybe an awful clue. I'll give you a clue. Came in the 103rd minute. That's not even a clue. The answer to that and more coming up live on Drive talkSPORT in seconds.
Having taken the biggest scalp of the tournament in PSG and beating them to win the Club World Cup, should Chelsea now be considered serious title contenders?
Yes, I do believe we are title contenders. I don't think our name's on the title, but we are definitely going to be contenders this year.
Phil, the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period.
Morgan Gibbs-White's return to pre-season for Nottingham Forest on the same day it emerged the club have issued a legal complaint against Spurs for what they believe is an illegal approach for their talisman. But the fact remains Spurs have triggered his £60 million release clause, and even if it was a so-called secret one, Simon Jordan can't see any other outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. But the reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal, a 5-year contract agreed.
My clue for you, Bent, I'm going to have to make it up on the spot. Before the break, I asked the question, which player scored the latest goal in Premier League history? The latest one, it came in 103 minutes. You ready?
I'm ready, gone.
First name is, you suck one of these.
Dummy?
No. If you're hot, you have a lot of ice cream.
Lolly.
That's his first name. Right?
Lolly, yeah?
Yeah, and his surname is, not Burger King, the other one.
Well, the main one?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Right. In fact, if you halved, so you had if McDonald's and the other one, what's the other famous one?
Burger King.
Yeah, if you put them together, that's his surname.
Ollie McBurney.
Lolly Burger King. Still to come, we'll be asking how obsessed you are with your football club, but now it's time to get the latest from Switzerland with our friends at McDonald's.
UEFA Women's Euro 2025 update on talkSPORT with McDonald's. Got Big McDonald's hunger? The new Big Arch is here. Available from 11 a.m. at participating restaurants.
And the women booked their place in the quarterfinals of the Women's Euros last night with a Tonkin 6-1 win over Wales. They faced Sweden in the next round, whilst Wales head home, having lost all 3 of their group games. The Lioness boss, Serena Wiegman, spoke to talkSPORT after last night's game and reflected on her side's performance.
There are always things to improve, but of course it's really good when you're up 4 goals when you go into half-time. And I think, the first couple of minutes we started a little bit slow, a little bit sloppy, but after that we skipped and we found a way, and then the players found their connections and the crosses and the goals. So I thought that was really good.
You've been across the Women's Euros. You're on the phone-in show as well last night. 2 comfortable wins after that opening defeat to France. Have England grown into this tournament?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, the Netherlands result, I didn't see that coming, if I'm honest. I thought that
why weren't you seeing it? Because you were telling me that after the game, people were saying Netherlands weren't all that great anyway.
Well, they weren't. They were really, really poor, to be honest. But you still don't expect England to completely dismantle them like they did. And they have grown, because that France result, I was thinking, oh my goodness, like this is not a good look. They got absolutely pelters. I know it was a tough opening game, but since then the Netherlands 4-0 played really well. I mean, I felt a bit sorry for Beth Mead because she got dropped for the Netherlands game, which she scored against Wales, which was good. But they have got better and better, and they're more creative players have now stepped up. I mean, Lauren James against Wales was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Ella Toon was incredible as well. So Sweden is who they've got next. Sweden beat Germany, and people would look at that. I think it was 4-1 it finished, Sweden-Germany, and people were getting carried away going, but Germany down to 10 men early.
10 women.
10 women down early. So I think England have got more than enough. But again, the two best teams so far I've seen in this tournament have been France and Spain.
Yeah.
But England have grown nicely into this tournament.
I was going to ask you if you think, from what you've seen, we've got a chance of winning it again.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you turn up and you put your performances in, like, again, go back to the Club World Cup last night. No one on the planet probably thought that PSG would get overcome like they did. But Chelsea set up correctly, took their chances, and the game was completely away from PSG. And I think that's the same for England, whoever they come up against. But Spain are a different animal, they're a different beast. But at the same time, you don't wait to get beat. If you've got an opportunity to go out there and take it, you do it. So I think England's more creative and more lethal players are now starting to step up, and I think it's going to be a great game.
Good work. That was all thanks to our friends at McDonald's.
UEFA Women's Euro 2025 update on talkSPORT with McDonald's. Got Big McDonald's hunger? The new Big Arch is here. Available from 11 a.m. at participating restaurants.
Now back to Chelsea. Cole Palmer, he put on a brilliant display for Chelsea last night as they smashed PSG in the Club World Cup final. He scored the first 2 goals before setting up João Pedro for the third, all before half-time as well. A year ago today, he also equalised for England in the Euros final against Spain. And he also got 2 assists in the final of the Conference League, which Chelsea won back in May. Now, ages ago, probably at the beginning of last season, I said I think he's going to be a genius. And a lot of people mocked me, you being one of them. You've done your top 10 players in the world right now. Okay, you can tell us without going through. Has he made your top 10?
No, he hasn't. No.
Okay, tell me why he's not a top 10 player in the world right now.
I just think because it's very reactionary. Like you've got to take into account his season that's just gone. Yes, his numbers were decent when you look at Palmer, but when you compare him to the season before, where he was scary. I mean, last season, it's going to sound ridiculous, he got 16 goals in all comps and 12 assists, which is still decent.
That's incredible, right?
But his first season, he got 25 and 15.
Yeah.
So there's levels. You know what I mean? There's levels there, and I think and before last night, it was only 1 goal in 14 or something. So he wasn't his most prolific, but still the quality's there for all to see.
But we often challenge the character of great players depending on whether or not they step up for big finals, right? He's done it for England. Yeah. He's done it for Chelsea in the conference, and he's done it for Chelsea again last night.
Yeah, listen, he's a big game player for them. He's their most creative, and if Chelsea have got any aspirations of winning anything, he'll be at the start of it. Always seems to pick the right option. Never seems to be phased either. When he's got the ball, and there's a lot of chaos around him. He can slow everything down. He sees a pass. I mean, he's finishing as good as they come. His first touch. I mean, I don't know if you watched the game last night. It was in the first couple of minutes. Someone smashed one in the air. I don't know how high it went, and it came to him, and he had someone on his back, and he just brought it down like he wasn't even there, and was away. I mean, he is top quality. So he's not on my top 10, but he's on the cusp.
Okay. Are you ready to go for your top 10?
Yeah, it's not an order.
No, but you put a 1.
I put a 1.
So do the 1 last. So it's 9 from anywhere, and then you've picked out the best player in the world.
Yeah, so I've got Rodri in there, of course.
Okay, these are all players when they're fully fit.
Yeah, Rodri. Okay. Incredible. Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
I mean,
we were questioning, what's his name?
Caicedo.
How close is he to Rodri?
Yeah, I think he's still got consistency. Is probably the big thing. Rodri for a number of years now has been incredible for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Plays a lot of games as well, and not only just for City, for Spain. Do you know what I mean, how good was he in the Euros before he got injured? For Spain, so Rodri's in there.
Okay.
I've got Harry Kane in there. Has to be in there. And there's people probably screaming at the radio, Kane.
He has to.
I mean, I don't understand.
Is he the best number 9 on your list?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I think so. I don't see how there's any debate.
No,
I mean,
I agree.
The guy's been at Bayern Munich for 2 years. He scored 44 in all comps his first season. He got 41 last year.
I mean, you could argue the level of the Bundesliga is not as great as, but
right.
Still.
Okay, in the Champions League this season just gone, 11 goals and 13.
Okay, yeah.
Right, and then last season in the Champions League, he got 8 goals and 12.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, right?
Yeah, so he's in it. I've got Ousmane Dembele. He has to be in it, man. 35
Only recently, though, right?
Yes.
Like, if I asked you this 12 months ago, you might not have said that.
Maybe, and also even before that, we'd have Kevin Atchard on the show.
Yeah.
And I'd say to Kev,
what's going on?
I hear all the hype about him. Well, every time I watch him, nothing. But then this season, I've seen it and gone, okay, I get it.
You get it now, yeah.
So
okay.
he's in it.
That's nice.
Mbappe has to be in there.
Yeah, is he living up to that? I mean, you've not picked him as number 1, right?
No, but he's in the. I mean, he just won the Golden European Golden Shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, his resume so far. I mean, he's got hat-trick in one World Cup final.
He's only about 11, isn't he?
You know what I mean? Hat-trick in one World Cup.
That hat-trick count?
Of course it counts.
Extra time hat-trick?
Yeah, why not?
I suppose Jeff Hurst was extra time hat-trick as well.
Yeah,
right?
so Mbappe's in there. I've got Mohamed Salah. Has to be in there. Would you put him in there, Salah?
Yeah.
Would you?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I like that, yeah. Vinicius.
Can I ask, just quickly, pause for a moment, because otherwise I'll forget to ask you. You know, earlier on you asked me if I'd had Cole Palmer over Bruno for next year. I said no for next season. Would you?
For who?
If you were a Man United fan. Or if you could only have one.
It's tough, you know, because Bruno last season, without him, you guys, I don't know where.
I said it.
And I probably wouldn't swap.
Okay.
You would, though.
No, I said I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't swap.
Okay.
So, but no, okay, fair enough.
Okay, you're going to carry.
I've got Vinicius Jr. in there.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to put him in there because his antics with the whole Rodri thing really left a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Just be humble and go, okay, I got to beat Rodri's the best player. But throwing your toys out, your team not turning up to the event.
What does he? Have you got his goal numbers in front of you?
I can get it.
What does he need to do for you to say, right, he's worthy of staying in my top 10?
He's up there. If they win a lot of trophies, which they usually do, then he's up there. I mean, this season just gone. He got 22 last season. He got 24 the year before that. 23, so he's consistent.
And he's playing out wide as well, right?
And he's playing out wide, but he's in there, but I didn't like the way that he conducted himself.
Okay.
So I've got how many stats? I've got 1, 2.
Have you not put numbers by him?
No, I've just put. Okay.
Oh, right, fine, okay.
I've also got in there Rafinha.
I mean, what a rise
is
that
unbelievable. He don't get no love.
No, he doesn't.
I'll take him at Arsenal tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player.
Oh, unbelievable. 18 goals he got last season.
His rise has been incredible, isn't it?
Incredible. He is, obviously, captain. I remember
that unbelievable goal he scored recently. Where did we see that?
Oh, was it Champions League?
I think it was Champions League, wasn't it?
But do you know what's funny about him? They tried to offload him to get someone else in.
I know.
He has been sensational. So I've got Rafinha in there. So far I've got Salah, Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, Dembele, Kane, Rodri, no. But it tends there. Jude Bellingham.
Okay.
Now that one some people might look at that and go, really? But I think he is.
So you got Cole Palmer, you got Jude Bellingham, you got Declan Rice. When everyone's fit, those are the three, yeah.
But someone's going to have to
Declan's going to have to hold.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
And what are you doing with Cole and Jude?
This is the problem you have. Jude would have to go as an 8.
Yeah.
Which I think he can do, but
then you're doing a Frank Lampard.
Exactly.
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah. So I've got Rodri, Bellingham, Kane, Dembele, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, Salah, Haaland.
Yeah, he's got to be in there.
He has to be in there. He's not. And people might look at that and go, "What, really?" Like
you'd have Kane over him though.
Yeah, would you? Haaland.
Remind me of his goals last season, Manny.
In what? Do you know all comps?
Yeah,
34.
Okay, Premier League
in 48 games.
Premier League
got in Premier League got 22.
This is weird, isn't it? Only 22 is what we'll say.
I mean, he got 52 his first year, 38 the year before, and 34 today. Are coming down.
50. What was the first one? 52.
52.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, 52. And that's all of them. And then number 1, Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world.
Yeah, yeah. That guy's playing with no fear, freedom, doing what he wants. Like he has been.
For his age as well, right?
I mean, that's the scary part. He's 18.
That's insane. You think an 18-year-old's the best player in the world?
I think his birthday. Oh, his birthday. What's the day today?
14th.
Oh, his birthday yesterday.
Oh,
so he was 17 until yesterday.
Yeah, I know numbers work.
Yeah, yeah. So
what about last year? Would he have been 60?
Yeah. Do you know what his market value is? I know.
In what euros?
No, in pounds.
In pounds, 220.
152.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all?
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
Sorry. How much do you pay for? Who have you just bought?
Oh, which one?
How much was
There's a
Mendy?
number. Not that much.
Oh, okay.
But no,
60 million, right? Doesn't get you a lot. And it's only 100 more than that.
Yeah, true. Maybe.
I thought it was cheap. 198 name I went.
Do you think you want to buy Lamine Yamal 150 million?
I don't think that's a lot for an 18-year-old. You had 15 years of him.
That's a lot of dough. That
it's not, mate.
It is. 150 mil.
It's 10 million a year.
That's your whole budget gone.
10 million a year.
That's a lot of money.
10 million a year. That's not a lot of money at all.
150 mil is a lot.
Okay, let me ask you this, right? You can either get Norgard, Zubamendi, Gyokeres, Kepa. Who else you got?
Maybe Madueke, maybe.
Right, Noni Madueke, 5. Or you can have Lamine Yamal.
I'll have them 5.
No.
Yeah, would you? 5? Mate, you take... Which one do you have at United? You take the 5.
No, I wouldn't.
You need the 5.
I wouldn't take the 5.
You need the goalkeeper.
Hey, but I did give you a list of a goalkeeper on it.
Okay, but... Okay, yeah, but Kepa.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
No, I'd rather... Okay. Lamine Yamal and the current team, without a doubt.
No, what? No, I'm taking the 5 would make Man United so much better.
They wouldn't.
Of course they would.
Norgott, where's Norgott?
Well, I hope Lamar can play wing back. So, yeah, take that. Take Lamar.
I was going to put me goal.
Yeah. So
go for your top 10 again.
Rodri, Bellingham, Kane, Dembele, Mbappe, Haaland, Vinicius Junior, Rafinha, Salah, Yamal, and I've left a few out there as well. By the way.
Yeah, you have.
Because there's
no Saka.
No, he's on a Kvaratskhelia.
Okay.
Virgil.
Yeah, Kvaratskhelia.
Okay, take one out then. You've got Virgil.
I don't know if Vinicius would be in there.
Okay, well, I'll take Vinicius out and put in Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
No, I'm doing that for you.
Okay, thanks, man.
Vinny Junior out.
Yeah. Would you agree with that?
No, that's your decision.
I'll put him back then.
No.
When we come back, we'll have some fun with the best of... In fact, why don't I tell you what else is coming up on Drive today? We've got over an hour left. We'll find out who Jason Cundy was talking about here.
He's 6'4". Yeah. Fit, slim. And look at his face going, oh my God, you're a beautiful man.
Okay, it was me. We'll also be asking how obsessed you are with your football club.
I love football, Stan! I love it!
Calm down. And we'll be giving you lot out there, the chance to win tickets to Usyk Dubois this weekend. What?
How good's boxing, eh? How good is it when it's like that? All action.
That's going to be amazing. Stick around for that. All that and loads more come up. Last hour Drive of talkSPORT. Me, Goldstein, him, Darren Bent. And, of course, when we come back, the best of talkSPORT.
I'm going to go for a baboon.
Yes, sir, John talks about me and go. See, Bet is here, everyone. At Motor Point, new car, same day driveway available. No cars, book a test drive today. Still to come, we'll be asking how obsessed you are with your football club and the colours. Just quickly, England have taken a 2-1 lead in the series against India, following a very gripping test and a finale at Lords. And with most clubs back at work now with pre-season in full swing, we wanted to pick your brain, Benty, and find out exactly what's going on at a football club in July. What's going on at a football club in July?
We usually come back, a little bit of testing.
What does that mean?
Like your body fats, weight, all the things I used to hate. Come back.
I saw a photo of you the other day when you were at your biggest. You know, we used to go at Marks and we used to get about 40 quid off.
Yeah, man.
Your cheeks were huge, weren't they? You're storing nuts in them.
But so you come back, different time slots. So I might be 8 o'clock, you're 10 past 8.
Oh, okay.
So you do all that. They want all that's done. And it's amazing because this is the new version I'm giving you. So you do that, and then once all that's done, you might go and have lunch, and then in the afternoon you might go and do a run. But it used to be, certainly when I think back to how pre-season used to be, when there was no GPS and that, you pretty much. Well, I'll give you the Ipswich example. You turn up at the stadium, you then run to Chantry Park. So anyone who's been to Ipswich, you run at Chantry Park, which is about a couple of miles down the road. This is day one, by the way. Day one, run to Chantry Park, mile race round Chantry Park, which is like up, down. You sprint as fast as you can for a mile, and that's how they tell how fit you are. So if you come second, okay, he's not bad, but they've got a rough time. You do that. You then run back to the stadium, have lunch, some other fitness, more runs in the afternoon, bleep test or yo-yo test or something.
Do you think times have changed so much now that a lot of players, I'm guessing, take care of themselves when they're not in the football season?
We have to.
Because back then, you would literally, you'd do the opposite. You'd try and eat as much rubbish as you could.
No, it's completely different now because it's one of them where managers haven't got time now to use pre-season as to get the players fit. There's just not enough time now, so that's why a lot of players look after themselves. There's now GPS, and also you get the footballs out day one. It used to be back in the day, say early 2000s, you might not see a ball for 2 weeks, man. So just running for 2 weeks. Now day one, the balls have to come out because managers don't have a chance.
Can you remember any players that suffered in pre-season after they came back from their summer holidays?
Yeah, a few. I remember doing a run with Gab. Me and Gab struggled because we weren't plodders long distance. We were like sprint.
Yeah.
So our backs would always seize up. But there were some guys that had to come back like they're distance runners, man. And you're like, wow, that's their time to shine. Then you pass them a ball and they can't control it. What's that about? Do you know what I mean?
I bet you're pleased you're not doing that now.
Absolutely.
I bet. Right, time now for this. Yes, time for the best of talkSPORT and friends. We run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across talkSPORT and our sister stations. Let's start with today's Horsby and Jacobs, where today they were joined by double Ashes winner and talkSPORT cricket commentator Steve Harmilton. Harmy had to scrub up because he had the honour of ringing the bell at Lord's this morning. How about
Was that your tie or did you borrow it?
No, I had to borrow it, unfortunately. I had to borrow the shirt as well. I mean, Matthew Hoggard sent me a message to say, did you not want to ring that bell this morning because there was no smile? I said, Hoggy, I was struggling to breathe.
Yeah, at least you didn't have to buy a shirt like I did on Saturday to get into the tavern stand. Absolutely ridiculous. They said to me, it's a pavilion overflow.
I tried to borrow a shirt off Sam Allard, but he's put a stone on since he's been here with how good the food is.
You ever borrow clothes from anyone?
No, never.
Okay. You ever been denied entry into a club?
Maybe way back in the day, but that ain't happened for some time now.
Have you, because you've lost a lot of weight, have you got clothes now that you put on there just massive?
I put a jacket on the other day, Andy, like a blazer I'd bought in that period.
Yeah.
It was like I was just wearing my dad's jacket. Like it was about big? 4 sizes too big.
What are you saying about your dad's size?
No, my dad's normal size, but I'm talking about...
We just said your dad's jacket.
No, but if I'm a young kid, 10-year-old...
Why are you saying with your dad on there?
No.
If he's listening now...
Yeah, he's listening.
Why are you saying your dad's massive?
No, I didn't say he's massive.
You just said
if I'm a 10-year-old kid and I wear my dad's jacket, it's big.
Paul and Andy will be back together on Wednesday. Check out talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel for exclusive commentaries, interviews and heated debates.
Onto the weekend's kickoff where Jason Cundy was joined by Bayo Akinfenwa. Here's the fun boy describing running into Andy Carroll at Jamie O'Hara's engagement party.
So I'm chatting about him, about going over to France and playing, various different things. He's coming back and he's trying to find a club and so on. And I'm looking at him going, he's amazing. Your hair's amazing. He's 6'4", fit, slim. And look at his face going, oh my God, you're a beautiful man. I know.
He's a beautiful man.
Who's the best looking male celebrity in the world? And you can't say Bex.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Better than DiCaprio?
DiCaprio? Yeah, Pitt without a doubt. It's the coolest man on the planet, Pitt. Oh, he is.
Don't know.
Yeah,
Denzel? Cool?
Yeah, ultra cool.
Yeah, Denzel was ultra cool, correct.
I just said that.
Why do you think we weren't invited to O'Hara's engagement party?
We were.
I know.
We were just busy. I had that thing Friday, you had that thing, didn't you?
Yeah. What would it take for you to bring back the long hair?
COVID? I don't think I could bring it back.
You could. And of course, Jason. Listen, really ready for this?
Yeah.
And of course, Jason and Jason will be back on tonight, back together on tonight's Sports Bar, taking your calls from 10. Jason and Jason.
I don't mean Jason and Jason. Well, I do know that Jason Cundy's got a brand new podcast.
Jason
out.
and Jason.
Jason Cundy's got a brand new podcast out. You've not written that in there, Jack, have you? 21 minutes to go. The new podcast with me, Andy Goldstein, and Jason Cundy. It's out today. Let's finish with a clip of this afternoon's Sky Sports. Vicky Gomersall was discussing Noni Madueke with two very special guests.
That's a great question, Victoria. I'll ask Darren that question in just a moment, but let me firstly say, how good is he, by the way? And you can hear him live today, 4 till 7 weekdays, every day on talkSPORT. Stop it. Out of all these Sky Sports presenters who do a wonderful job, who texts us the most during our show on talkSPORT weekdays 4 till 7? I need it. It's Vicky Gomersall, isn't it? Every day. Oh, you two are the best. Very kind. We think you're the best as well,
Don't
Victoria.
think those words have ever passed my lips.
Oh, they so have, haven't they? Just got another text from her. I think I'm busy at the moment. Who do you think came across better on Sky this afternoon? Sweating Bentley.
Or sweating Goldstein?
I wasn't sweating.
You was sweating.
I wasn't. I never sweat.
Well, you didn't really say much. I said a lot of the stuff, so probably me.
You did say a lot, yeah. What's another TV show that we could make an appearance on?
Family Fortunes.
Whose family will be on?
No, we're all family, aren't we?
talkSPORT.
Yeah, TalkSPORT family.
They should do that. They should do bring in.
Well, that's 10 people to name. 4 things that you could.
Go on. 4 things you could what?
I thought I just made that up.
Go on, quick. 4 things.
4 things that you'd find in a shopping bag.
That might be the most generic one ever. Who at talkSPORT has got the best face for radio?
Best face for radio.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, ugly.
Yeah.
Best for what's it gonna? Best face for radio. Oh, Jack, you're saying?
I didn't say anything.
He's looking at Jack.
I didn't say anything about Jack. I love Jack. Who'd you say?
You said Jack. So
no, who do you look at and go, it's probably good there, mate. Although everything's telly now anyway.
Yeah, now I think we've got a good looking set of people at talkSPORT.
I agree with you. Reminder for the best bits of talkSPORT, you can download the talkSPORT Daily Podcast, or you can download my new podcast.
That's not in the read.
Madly, because Jack should look. 21 minutes to go. Came out today. Episode 1 of mine and Cundy's Poddy. Last 21 minutes. Go download it. 21 minutes to go.
No one's got the time to be listening to that.
They have 21 minutes. Is bang on the money. Have you heard it yet?
No.
Why don't you listen to it? You'll like it. It's funny.
You ready?
Yeah. Don't forget to download the talkSPORT Daily. I've told you that. talkSPORT app where you can swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all the other sister stations so you never miss a moment. When we come back, we'll be talking about your club colours. I mean, you might be a big Man United fan. Does that mean you'll never ever buy a car that's sky blue? Does it? Physically.
Having taken the biggest scalp of the tournament in PSG and beating them to win the Club World Cup, Should Chelsea now be considered serious title contenders?
Yes, I do believe we are title contenders. I don't think our name's on the title, but we are definitely going to be contenders this year.
Phil, the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period and show some progression in domestic competitions.
Morgan Gibbs-White's returned to pre-season for Nottingham Forest. On the same day it emerged the club have issued a legal complaint against Spurs for what they believe is an illegal approach for their talisman. But the fact remains Spurs have triggered his £60 million release clause, and even if it was a so-called secret one, Simon Jordan can't see any other outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
So a release clause is designed not to be kept a secret by a football club. It's designed to protect that football club's interests.
Right.
And also, in some instances, like Erling Haaland, to manufacture an outcome that's best suits the player, because you shouldn't be able to buy Erling Haaland for 55 million quid in today's marketplace, should you? It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. But the reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal, a 5-year contract agreed.
And as we wait for Andy Farrell to announce his first squad to play against Australia in the first test down under, the big question is whether his son Owen will feature. He impressed off the bench in their dominant win at the weekend. Former Lion in England back Ben Youngs told talkSPORT Owen's call-up makes total sense.
You lose Elliot Daly, who's been on 3 tours. If the job's about winning the series, it's about winning the series right now, not about planning for 4 years' time. And Owen Farrell's got so much experience, vast experience, that it's the obvious choice.
The first test in Brisbane is on Saturday, and talkSPORT's the only place you can listen on national radio.
Welcome back to Laugh Out Drive. talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent here.
How are we? Well, we chaps.
Still to come, we're going to be joined by former England and Palace midfielder Jeff Thomas. But now a reminder, Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois finally get into the ring again. It's Saturday, and of course it's live right here on talkSPORT.
Round 5. Good right hand, but that was low. And you can see that it has hurt Usyk because he is now onto his backside.
That weren't that low. That was a body shot. I'm telling you, I looked at that. That was on the waistline. Them shorts were high.
We got conduct of that. VAR, if you can have it in football, bring it in boxing.
Dubois hits him with a tremendous right-hand counter.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Dubois giving Big Benny Miller a Brooklyn beat down against the ropes. Alexander
Tyson Fury was out on his feet.
Oh my
Out
God,
on
that
his
left hand.
feet.
London is like my home.
Prepare for the greatest victory in boxing.
A wonderful night for Ukraine.
From Ukraine, Alexander Usyk.
Wow, big Saturday, I can't wait. talkSPORT is going to bring you live commentary of the undisputed world heavyweight title fight between Usyk and Daniel Dubois from Wembley Stadium. British heavyweight Dave Allen will be part of our expert boxing team. We'll keep you right up to date with all the action from the start of the fight right up to the final bell. That's Usyk against Dubois. It's this Saturday. It's live on talkSPORT and, of course, the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. Now, we want to hear from you about how far your football obsession goes. That's because I took a lot of stick, well, not a lot of stick, but stick question marks on social media over the weekend. I posted a scoreboard that my wife and I have above our coffee machine in our house. I bought the scoreboard 3 years ago, right? and every time we have to fill up the water in the coffee machine, you mark a point. And this started because 3 years ago, I was emptying it, and I went, I always fill it up. And she went, I always fill it up. And I went, no, I'm all right. I went, right, okay, we'll set it up. I was right, what a scoreboard. And it was double digits up to 99. The next one was 100. And over the weekend, Mrs. G finally won it. It was 99.98, and she got the winning one. And I put a picture up of the scoreboard, right? And loads of people were quick to point out that her colour was red of the scoreboard and mine was blue. And I'm a Man United fan. And people going, I can't believe you've gone blue, not red. And I was like, I'm a grown man. I mean, a scoreboard red. So I thought, okay, how obsessed are people with their football clubs, right? So for argument's sake, would you buy something if it was the colour of your rival's club, right? Now, you're an Arsenal fan. Do you think about the colour blue?
No.
It doesn't bother you.
It doesn't affect me. If I see a nice blue T-shirt, I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
If I see a nice blue...
If you wear a white T-shirt that looked a little bit like the Spurs shirt, so i.e. it was a white shirt, but it had maybe blue round the... I don't know if Spurs have got that still. I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah, I'd wear it if it's nice.
It wouldn't bother
I
you.
wore the Spurs shirt. So,
yeah, so, really that one with you.
No, but no, yeah, I'm not that crazy about it where I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm an Arsenal fan, so any other colour would be blasphemy.
Do you think that's just a kid's thing? But I've got a sky blue, I think it's Adidas or Nike, a sky blue training top, right? Like go to the gym in, like a T-shirt. I don't really wear that because I know that when I go to the gym, someone will say, oh, Man City top.
That bother you, that? You're not one for letting things that bother you.
No, that's not. Sometimes I can't be bothered to do it. I'm thinking if there's two tops there, and one's sky blue and one's like black or blue or whatever, I'll just take the other one.
Just get the sky blue one on. It doesn't make a difference. I mean, people got too much time on their hands.
No, I know that. Yeah. But there will be people. I want to hear from people. 03717223344. If there's, I'll take one right now. Actually, if there is one, if there is maybe a fan that wouldn't, like a Spurs fan, that wouldn't buy a red car, right? Or if there was
my only thing
a
is
Man United fan that they were looking at a house and the outside of it was clad in sky blue.
My only thing is there's certain colours where I don't think it makes a difference. Now, like white and red are quite common colours, so yes. I don't think you're going to get too many rival fans going white and red. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit ridiculous, but like yellow and blue. So you've got Ipswich and Norwich. Now,
okay,
yellow,
perfect, right?
If you're an Ipswich fan, you might avoid yellow because you can, because it's not really that.
Joe, you wear yellow?
Do you know what I mean?
Joe says you couldn't care less.
Like if you see, you're not going to go and buy a yellow hoodie.
But Joe, would you buy a canary? Joe's saying, yeah, you buy a canary. Would you buy a canary?
Do you know what I mean? You won't go and buy a yellow hoodie.
Would you not?
No, but
would you not?
It'd have to be extremely nice to buy it, right? But with red, blue, and white, it's just they're like common colours. So it's like, come on.
No, I agree with that. But there will be people out there that just avoid the colours.
Like even claret and blue.
Yeah.
Right? West Ham. It's a
or Villa.
Yeah, Villa as well. It's quite hard. It's quite a hard colour to like. Not so much fine, but to find nice
to
garments.
go out of your way.
Yeah,
for it.
so
like if you're Wolves, or even if you're Wolves, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're a bit like, so no, I'm not as bad.
Yeah, I imagine that like. Look, West Brom fans are happy to wear gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm not too fussed about that.
But there will be fans that avoid the colours. Like, there's a pair of Nikes, I think they're Jordan 1s, and are they called UNCs?
Okay, yeah.
Right, they're sky blue. Do you know the ones? I love them.
Do I know the ones?
Okay, of course you do. No, as in, have I described it correctly? It's Yoda.
Yes, you have, yeah.
Okay. Now, they've just come out again in highs, right? And I bought them, no problem, love them, right? But the lows, I'm like, I like them, but they do remind me of Man City. I don't care, but I just know that people go, Man City colours. I just know that people do that.
You get some people that do that, but come on, it's not going to be every day, that, is it?
No, because I'm cool with it, and we're grown-ups,
well, your biggest rivals are Liverpool, right? So it doesn't really matter if you wear red.
No, okay,
but you can't see red.
Yeah, I can see red, but red, brown and greens are close. Well, who plays in red? Liverpool?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Let's go to the phone lines. Jamie's an Arsenal fan. Hi, Jamie.
How you going, mate? All right?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad, thanks. I think I'm very much of sort of Benty's thinking, being a fellow Arsenal man himself. It's hard to kind of look past, I don't know, a white set of trotters, trainers, I don't know, a blue top or something like that. I'll tell you, there was one occasion when I turned up at the Lane away, and we done them 5-4. I think it was 2004, maybe 2005. Sorry, 2004 we won the title there, didn't we? So 2005, the following season. And I've turned up there in a... Benty, do you remember a brand called Evisu?
Yeah, of course I do.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, they were jeans, right?
They were jeans, but they also did sort of clothing.
Okay.
I've turned up there in a hoot blue and white jumper. And my mate Joe's come over to me. Unbeknownst, like, it didn't even dawn upon me up until the time that everyone's on the concourse, everyone's having a drink. And Joe's up to me, said, have you? Well, I won't repeat exactly how he said it, but he said, "Have you turned up here in their colours?" Giving us a real stern look. He didn't speak to me for the best part of a month after that. I had to sort of really go around the houses just trying to convince him, get him back on board.
That's insane.
Some football fans, though, Jamie, are really tribal, aren't they? Like that there, to some people, is like football is their life.
I could understand if I turned out a QPR away like that, because I had hoops on. But, I mean...
Jamie, though, you're an Arsenal fan, and you're saying it's not bother you. If your mate said, come play with me Sunday, I need someone in my Sunday league team.
That's different. If I'm choosing to wear something off my own accord, I go out and buy, I don't know, an item of clobber, so to speak.
Yeah.
But if someone says to me, turn up and you're playing in lily white, and in Ellie, mate.
Would you not do that? If your mate said, I need you to play for my team, you had no problem, and you got there and they were blue shorts and white shirts, you wouldn't play?
Nah, couldn't be done, mate. Couldn't be done.
It's not got the Spurs logo on or nothing. It's just blue shorts.
No, I know. Nevertheless.
Why would you not do that?
Stick me in goal or something. Stick me in goal. I'll turn up for you there.
You're concedable, wouldn't you?
Do you know what? Do you know what though? Do you know what was elite? The Avisu shout from him there. Oh, Avisu back in the day.
Baggy jeans, weren't they?
Baggy jeans, but like cardboard.
Yeah, I remember them.
Honestly, Avisu was.
I want to take loads. These are funny. Ryan's a Southampton fan. Hello, Ryan.
How we doing, chaps? You good?
Great, man. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. I'm on my way home.
Okay. From what? What do you do?
I'm a decorator, fancy decorator.
What, a fancy decorator? What does that mean?
Not cakes and that, like houses and kitchen walls and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, is that fancy? Is that fancy?
Surely you'd say cake decorator if you were a cake decorator, wouldn't you?
Or baker?
No, apparently they're just decorators too, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. So go on, you're a Southampton fan, so what's your view on what we've been saying about colours?
Well, I do, on average, avoid blue and yellow together if I can, because, it is just too reminiscent of Pompey, their king. It's a special type of blue, isn't it? So anything like that we sort of just avoid. But I was decorating years ago in Portsmouth, and I was doing council houses, and they had 3 or 4 colours to choose from, basically blue, yellow, green or red. And the first couple of customers didn't really care, and it was old people's houses, really. And I got to the third customer, to do. So I just went to the other doors and I didn't give them any choice, and I just painted them all red anyway.
Okay, so that annoyed you, and it annoyed him as well. Ryan, let me ask you this: are you excuse me, are you married?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
What colour suit did you wear?
Oh right, no. No. I would have. I wouldn't have worn a blue one, would I, or a yellow one?
You would not have worn not a yellow suit unless you're in the mask. But what you wouldn't have worn a blue suit.
Well, I would buy blue if as long as there's no yellow with it. Obviously, it's the yellow that brings out the Pompey bit, isn't it?
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So what about if she paid for a lovely blue suit and a yellow shirt?
Tom Ford.
Yeah, beautiful it was.
What? And she said, "I want control of all the colours." And everything. Yeah, no chance. No.
Good call. Thanks, Ryan. Have I got time for one more, producer Joe? He says, "Of course you have. It's good fun." Dan's up next. Hi, Dan.
How are we doing, gents? You well?
We're great, man. How are you today?
Yeah, not so bad. I'm away from work.
Okay. What do you do, Dan?
I work in construction.
Okay. What area of it?
Electrical, mainly.
Okay. You enjoy it?
It's all right. Pays the bills, doesn't it?
Okay. You work in the electrical industry?
Yeah.
Do you want to mention your company? Do you want to give them a plug?
Not really, no. Stuff them.
Okay. Good answer. Stuff them. Right, Dad, what have you got for us, being a Spurs fan?
I'm a Spurs fan, and I'm currently driving a little red car.
Oh, wow. And how's that sit with you?
It doesn't bother me in the slightest, to be honest. Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Okay, is it all red?
Well, I bought it is completely red, little red Fiesta. I bought it during COVID to get me work.
Yeah.
And if I wanted a different car, it was going to cost me about another $1,000.
Okay.
And I think you've got to have more money than sense if you choose.
What about if it had lots of white on it as well? So it's predominantly red but white.
It honestly would not bother me in the slightest.
Okay. Would it bother you turning up to play in your mate's Sunday League team wearing red and white?
No, I played in red and white.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't know. People got to grow up.
Okay.
Don't that much. Just grow up. You're a grown man. Behave yourself.
Okay.
There you go,
All
Dan.
right.
That's a
Thanks,
from Dan.
Yeah.
To shock Dan, no tan Dan would be. No tan Dan, exact same.
He's not ever the same.
No, he'd be the exact same as that.
It is amazing what football does. It's like no other sport on the planet.
People lose their minds over that.
Yeah. The fact that he wouldn't get married in a beautiful blue suit with a yellow shirt.
I refuse to. This is Gemma. I refuse to serve peas and sweet corn together. Put green and yellow clothes next to each other on the washing line. No yellow and no green ever. Gemma, Ipswich fan.
Wow. Peas and sweet corn?
Yeah, because they're both yellow and green. It's Norwich colours.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't do it. Not even on the same plate. No.
I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe...
You just said Gemma's a liar?
Yeah. I'm saying Gemma's a liar. Yeah.
Horrible man.
Gemma, 03717223344. I don't think that Gemma, who is a die-hard Ipswich fan, refuses to put peas and sweet corn together on a plate. That's insane, isn't it? That might be the most insane.
Well, if it's true, then it's true. I believe Gemma.
Do you? Okay.
They're Suffolk folk, nice people.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to attack them. 03717223344 if you want to talk about peas and sweet corn. Driver Talk Sport, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent in the house, everyone, at Motor Point, thousands of cars, all unbeatable prices guaranteed. It's motorpoint.co.uk for details. A reminder, the wonderful Talk Sport is now available in more places than ever before, and you can watch us via your smart TV as well. How about that? Just head to talksport.com/watch for all details. I know you can watch all your favourite shows and presenters, plus some of our brand new content. I should point out, that from maybe the end of next week, we're back in our brand new shiny studios. Them's the time where you want to do that. Head over to YouTube and have a watch of us, because the surroundings are amazing. You had a little look before, didn't you?
Yeah, I was very impressed.
It looked professional, didn't it?
It looked very, very professional. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about it.
We've come a long way from where I joined talkSPORT, the old building.
Yeah.
And what it was like then.
That's what I've done. I've brought you with me, so thank me. No worries.
I've been here longer.
No, yeah, but I've brought you up.
Oh, you brought me up?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay. Just don't drop me. Still to come, we'll be joined by former England and Palace midfielder Jeff Thomas. Just quickly, England have taken a 2-1 lead in the series against India following a gripping test at Lord's. And the Brighton striker, Evan Ferguson, has agreed a move to Roma. What do you make of that? It's the first I've heard of that.
You used to love him, didn't you? You really liked him.
Well, I compared him to Gascoigne.
Yeah, that's
just the way. No, just the way he'd hold on to a ball.
Yeah, but no, listen, I liked him, but for whatever reason, he's lost his way a little bit at Brighton. He went on loan as well. Didn't quite happen for him, but hopefully he can go there and kind of rediscover that touch, because he's a good player.
Really good player. Good luck to him. Do you remember there was a time where Brighton put £100 million price tag on him?
Yeah, straight away. And you said pay it.
Pay it now. Right, time now for this.
Let battle commence on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch Usyk versus Dubois on the 19th of July. Live only on DAZN. Buy now at dazn.com/boxing.
Yes, this Saturday, Alexander Usyk takes on Daniel Dubois at Wembley Stadium. All thanks to our friends at DAZN, and you could be there as well. How about that? We've got an amazing pair of tickets up for grabs this week, along with travel, accommodation, and spending money to boot. Join us now to try and get their gloves on that prize. Very clever. Randomly selected from all of our online entries is John and James. Let's say hello to John first. John, how are you?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well. Thanks for coming on. You excited about this? You're a big boxing fan?
I am, mate.
Good, okay. You're up against James. Hello, James. How are you doing?
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm good, James. You been to Wembley to watch the boxing before?
No.
Okay. You excited about the prospect of it?
Definitely.
Good. Okay, stay on the line. I'm going to explain to both of you how the game works. The pair of you will have to fight it out by answering 5 boxing questions each, and whoever lands the most correct answers will win. Today's winner will then come back tomorrow to defend their title against a new challenger, and whoever wins that then returns on Wednesday for a final round. Our reigning champion after Wednesday's final knockout round wins the tickets, the travel, accommodation, and the spending money. If you draw today, we'll go to a tiebreaker and find our winner. John, does that make sense to you?
It does, yes.
Okay, James, you good with the rules?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, so John, I will ask you your questions. Let me write this down. Benty, you're going to be working with James. Okay, I will put my pen lid in one of my hands. John, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see, is my pen lid in my right or my left hand?
I'm going to go on the left.
It's not. It's in the right one, so that means...
Can you drop it, please, so I can hear?
Thank you. I mean, I could have dropped it from any hand. He wouldn't have known. James, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
Okay, John, that means you're with me. They're alternate as well. So are you ready, John?
Yep.
Okay, good luck. Question number 1. I must take your first answer, but you can't hang about too much, so good luck.
Right.
Against which boxer did Daniel Dubois suffer his first professional defeat?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, do you want to guess?
I honestly haven't got a clue.
Okay, it was Joe Joyce. Never mind. 4 more questions coming your way.
Good luck, James.
Yeah, cheers.
Here we go, right. Which British heavyweight did Usyk defeat to win the WBA, IBF, WBO and IBO heavyweight titles in 2021?
Anthony Joshua.
Correct.
The right answer. 2-1 to you, James. Still plenty of time to go. John, question number 2. Which boxer from Nottingham was nicknamed the Cobra?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, you're a boxing fan, John?
I am, I.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm sure they'll come back to bite you on the backside if you don't go through. The answer's Carl Froch.
Yeah, that rings a bell, yeah.
Yeah, it does ring a bell. Never mind, it's tough when the spotlight's on you, but you're 0-for-2 at the moment.
All right, here we go, James. Right. Which British boxer was known as the Leeds Warrior?
The Leeds Warrior?
Yeah, the Leeds Warrior.
You're going to have to hurry you.
Oh, I don't know, pass. Ricky Hatton.
No, the answer
was that a guess?
Ricky Hatton, yeah.
No, you're wrong.
It was Josh Warrington.
Manchester. Yeah, it was Josh Warrington.
Sorry to do that to you, but you've still got a lead. 1-0. John, you ready for question 3?
Yep.
Good luck. Who did Lennox Lewis defeat to become the unified and undisputed heavyweight champion in 1999?
Was it Tony Bellew?
It wasn't, I'm afraid. It was way before Bellew. It was Evander Holyfield. Okay.
Right, here we go, James. Which British boxer won the IBF super middleweight title in 2015?
Carl Froch.
No, wrong. It was James DeGale.
James DeGale. So it's still 1 to James and 0 to John. You've got 2 questions left. Come on, Johnny. John, in which year did Alexander Usyk win an Olympic gold medal? So this is one, if you don't know, you could guess.
2001.
It's not. It's 2012. You're only 11 years shy of that, but still none right. James, if you get this right, you've won it because you're 1-0 up, and John's only got 1 question, so this will put you on 2 if you get it right.
Here we go. In which year did Amir Khan win his Olympic silver medal?
2004.
Oh, he's done it.
It's the right answer. Well done. Get in. Well done. Congratulations, James.
Lovely. Cheers.
Well done to you. We'll speak to you on tomorrow's show.
Brilliant. Same time.
Make sure. I don't know. I don't produce the show, but producer Joe is saying. Oh, he's just said in my ear 6:30. So that's what time. But make sure you're about from 6. Is my advice.
Yeah, no worries. Definitely will be.
Good work. Well done, John. Commiserations.
Thank you, mate.
Can I ask you the last question just to see if you would have got it?
Yep.
The Thriller in Manila took place in which country?
You know what it is? I've been looking at all these today as well.
That doesn't matter. Just see if you can get one. John, listen. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for playing. Thanks for listening to TalkSPORT.
Thank you.
Commiserations.
Bye.
Philippines was the answer. Right. If you'd like to take a shot at taking on James, get your entry now at talksport.com/win, and you could be joining us tomorrow for the next round. That's all thanks to our friends at DAZN. Don't miss the heavyweight rematch between Usyk and Dubois for all the belts and undisputed glory. It's this Saturday. It's July the 19th. It's live only on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Let battle commence on TalkSPORT with DAZN. Watch Usyk versus Dubois on the 19th of July. Live only on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
I was looking at the Thriller Manila, right? When do you think that was? What year?
Thriller Manila, 70... Early 73?
75, right?
Okay.
Obviously, Ali and Fraser. How much do you think Ali's purse was for that fight?
That's a great question.
Remember, this is 1975 we're talking.
$2 million.
$9 million.
Wow.
And Fraser was 5.
That's amazing. Don't tell me who wins it. I haven't watched it yet.
All right, cool. I'll let you know.
All right. Okay, it's a lot.
Watch it tonight, yeah?
What?
You got it on record?
Yeah, I pressed pause when it was on the other day,
Yeah,
so I'll
nice,
just
yeah.
go back to it.
I like that, yeah.
Have you ever been on the radio and gone in for a quiz?
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I haven't. No.
What did you say yeah for?
Because I was lying. But remember I told you my family has done one pure stuff. I told you.
No, you haven't told me that.
I said to you before.
What on air you've told me this?
On air, I told you they won extensions, cookers.
You've never told me your family have won extensions.
I told you before, my family have listened to tune when they used to live in London, tuned into, I think it might have been Choice or one of those radio stations.
You told me they won an extension.
Yeah, extension, mic, the ones, TVs, trips.
That's unbelievable.
Extension. See what I mean? Orangery in the back.
They actually won that. They won building work. I don't know how that works because you need planning, right? So if you go for a competition,
but they must have got it.
I know that. But what happens if you don't get planning when you've won the comp?
Then you don't. I'm guessing you don't win the competition.
But if you live in a flat,
but then you wouldn't go for it, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
Put an extension at the back, but even on the 3rd floor.
Float it.
Yeah.
I want it floating. Still to come, we'll be joined by our former England and Palace midfielder Jeff Thomas. But first, it's time for the last no Googling up the day. We want to know which players scored against the most different teams in the Premier League.
I think I know that.
Who do you think it is?
Harry Kane.
No. So don't Google it. Don't look, because it's called no Googling. My awful clue and the answer to that, and Jeff Thomas in the end of the show quiz. And loads coming up the last 30 minutes of today's Drive Time show with me, Andy Goldstein, and... Well, you don't need to know it, it's just me.
Having taken the biggest scalp of the tournament in PSG and beating them to win the Club World Cup, should Chelsea now be considered serious title contenders?
Yes, I do believe we are title contenders. I don't think our name's on the title, but we are definitely going to be contenders this year.
Phil the Blues fans feeling confident. Alex Harris from Chelsea Fan TV reckons they might compete at the top, but isn't hedging his bets on winning it for the first time in 8 years.
I don't think that we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll be up there. The main thing now is that we challenge for a longer period.
Mung Gibbs-White's return to pre-season for Nottingham Forest on the same day it emerged the club have issued a legal complaint against Spurs for what they believe is an illegal approach for their talisman. But the fact remains Spurs have triggered his £60 million release clause, and even if it was a so-called secret one, Simon Jordan can't see any other outcome than him becoming a Spurs player.
It was created by the agent to facilitate a move and probably some more money for the agent out of it. The reality of the circumstances is, who are you going to sue and for what?
We'll wait and see how long that one draws out for. Another deal which has been on the cards for a while is Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal, but our chief football correspondent Alex Crook reckons it's now close to being finalised.
He's made it pretty clear for several weeks now. We first reported it on talkSPORT in mid-June that he wanted to join Arsenal. Looks like he will get his wish, £63.5 million, the deal. A 5-year contract agreed.
Drive on talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. Thought about ask the question, which player scored against the most different teams in the Premier League. You ready for the clue?
I'm ready for that, brother.
Surname, we'll go with his surname first, right? His surname is, imagine you've got like, your mum and dad's got their lounge, their front room.
Dining room?
No, the lounge, right?
Okay.
And they've got lights, freestanding lights in the corner.
Lamps.
Right. What have they got over them to stop?
Shades.
Yeah, but what is that called?
Lampshade.
Right, that's his surname.
Frank Lampard.
There you go. Follow us at 7. Dan Bardell hosts the Transfer Insiders this evening. He's got the brilliant European football expert Kevin Ashard alongside him.
Hello.
Oh, is he there? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, that's me.
Kev?
Kev?
Hello.
No, he's not there. And now, back in April, we were joined on the show by former England and Palace midfielder Jeff Thomas, ahead of his 7th Tour de France. The challenge aims to raise £1 million for cure leukemia and for crucial clinical leukemia trials. Well, Jeff has now begun that challenge, and he joins us live on Drive to tell us how on earth it's going. Jeff, good afternoon to you, or good evening. How you doing, pal?
Good afternoon. Yeah, surviving.
Well, it's lovely to see you. I'm trying to. You threw me there. I'm watching you on YouTube. I was trying to work out where you were, what the glass was behind you, but that's a picture on the wall, I'm guessing, right?
It is. Yeah, we're just in a hotel in the middle of somewhere in France. I have no idea where I am. Sometimes don't know what day it is.
Okay, well, I can tell you it's Saturday. Right, tell us everything we need to know. How long you've been on the challenge for? How grueling has it been? How much money? Just tell us everything we need to know, because what you're doing is above and beyond. You're a superstar, Jeff.
Right, yeah, it is. But it's crazy what we're doing. But you know, we've got a group of people, like you say, trying to raise £1 million for a fantastic cause, cure leukemia, and we're 15 days in. We're just on our second rest day. We've got a big day, another big day tomorrow. The Ventoux, I'm sure many people, cyclists especially, will know. It's an iconic climb. It's probably about 15 miles long. with steep gradients, so it's a challenge. It's one of the windiest parts of the world at the top of the mountain, so it's just getting up there is a challenge in itself. So just another day on the bike.
So, Jeff, how are you feeling? As you said, it is your 7th Tour de France. How's the body feeling? Have you noticed much difference to the last time you did it? Or I know it's going to be tough, but have you felt it a little bit easier in certain stages?
No, Benji, I'm absolutely wasted, shattered. This rest day just came at the right time. My body is, my knees aren't great as it is, but they're doing quite well actually. Just the parts of my body that are falling apart. But this event's not about me. It's about a group of guys. We've got a guy who only had a stem cell transplant just a year ago and he's taking part. He actually lives in Israel and he did well to get out of the country with what's going on there. And we've got so many stories. Another guy that's a leukemia survivor as well. He lost his father to leukemia. And there's so much emotion that comes out when everybody is working so hard to achieve something.
I would imagine that when you personally have dark moments on this journey, that they're the stories that stick in your mind and get you through it. The downtime you have, like now, I know we're having a little chat. How much time do you get to just relax and try and get your mind away from the grueling schedule that you have, or is it pretty much rest 20 minutes, hour, or whatever? Or are you in the hotel now for a night and then you're back on the road tomorrow? You are.
Yeah, we're just in a different hotel every night, so it is just a case of eat, sleep, and repeat. That's it. Get on the bike. And the moments, the many dark moments on the bike, but the people that I've been touched by who have fought this battle and lost, they're the ones that we do this for.
Of course. You're sorry to say this, but you're 60 years old now. You look fantastic. You genuinely do, even though you probably just got off the bike after doing about 400 miles today.
Yeah.
But what you're doing, the charity work that you're doing, I just wonder, Jeff, have you ever said to yourself, okay, this will be the last one, or because it's so important, the money you're raising, you just can't find that within you to say that?
No, I can't, because we've still got things to do. Even just now, we've just had messages of all our families, which is great. But at the same time, just probably 5 minutes before, I got a message from a friend who's just relapsed with the illness, and they're looking for hope somewhere, and scratching for hope. But it's a tough world to be involved in, but I can't leave it alone. While I know doctors and professors and scientists aren't being funded to the tune that they need to find the answers.
How much training have you done going into this?
Not enough. Because of my knees situation, I had this Athrosamid, it's called. It's a gel that, rather than having new knees, it gives you an opportunity of having new cartilages. And I found that's really worked. But I didn't have that injection until January, so I had to wait 6 weeks. So I was deep into February before I could train. That's not enough. But surprisingly, I've had a few bad days, but surprisingly, my legs are just starting to feel stronger. So the final week, we've got some epic days to take part in. But hopefully we'll get round. But the main thing for me in particular is seeing the rest of the team make it and watch them welcome their families in Paris.
Just looking through the rules, I can't find anything that says you can't use an electric bike. I don't know if you've thought about that.
I think about that every time I'm halfway up a mountain.
What about a motorbike? It's still a bike, isn't it, Jeff?
It's still a bike, yeah. But I mean, I might have to start thinking of a few more, ways of getting up these things. But it's we'll see what happens next year. I mean, Benty, you are more than welcome. I know that you're really into your cycling, so it'd be great to see you next year. No pressure.
Do you know, I wouldn't mind doing a stage of it. I mean, the whole thing I'd struggle with.
You've said it.
Oh no.
Next year, a stage.
I'm just checking that you said the motorbike part was okay.
I tell you what, Jeff, you get a sidecar, I'll do it with Benty as well.
Yeah, all right.
Right, listen, we've got you on. We'll come back to this in a moment, so if people want to donate, they can. So we'll do that before we let you go. But let's talk a little bit about Palace, because Last Friday, we heard the news that they were demoted to the Conference League. That news has been a long time coming, but now we finally know it. What do you make of that? Because it does divide the room, and obviously, ultimately, it's the fans that miss out, right?
Yeah, I think it's just frustrating. You know, it's similar circumstances to the early 90s when we qualified for Europe. And Liverpool was still banned, and for some reason their ban was lifted, and little old Crystal Palace were not in the European Cup. And similar, it seems very similar. It seems like the bigger boys have won. Yes, it might not have done everything to the book. You know, it sounds like they didn't even know until late in the stages what they needed to do. But it's so, like you say, it's more the fans that I feel for, because I saw all the enjoyment at Wembley, and then they were looking forward to experience Crystal Palace in a proper European Cup competition, and sadly that's been taken away from them.
Judge Jeff, we spoke to you in April, so that means we haven't spoken to you since Palace won the FA Cup. I mean, how good was that? I mean, no one gave them a prayer against City, and for them to put in that level of performance, I mean, Oliver Glasner, he's done a fantastic job, hasn't he?
Oh, they were brilliant. On the day, they were brilliant. You know, everything seems to go well. I was guest of Steve Parish, and I was there with my wife, and I just took in every single minute of the game because, you know, Man City have been there that many times. You know, it was just made for Crystal Palace to beat, you know, a good City side, and Henderson was, you know, unbeatable that day, and some great play by the team. All in all, you know, they just put in a stint that, you know, did enough. And yeah, just watching the fans after the game was really, really special.
Yeah, it was an amazing achievement, isn't it?
Yeah.
As cup matches go, it's one of the biggest upsets that I can remember for a long, long time. We won't talk about the one that Palace were involved in last time out. I'm just talking about another one of your old sides as well. Going back to what we were saying about the Conference League, Forest, of course, they look set to benefit from Palace being demoted. As things stand, they'll be in the Europa League. Does it feel a little bit like they haven't fully earned that, or is that just football? That's just part and parcel of the game we have.
Yeah, I think more politics is getting involved with football as the years go on, and it's sad that this has happened. But yeah, where somebody loses, somebody gains. And, you know, Forest have done an extremely good job themselves, you know, coming up from the Championship and solidifying their place in the top flight and doing ever so well last year.
Yeah.
You know, can't take that away from them at all.
Did you watch any of the World Club Cup? Or not watch it, but are you aware of it? I know you've been on your bike for most of the week, but...
Aware of it, but, you know, there wasn't much interest here in France, so I can tell you that, really.
Was there not?
It didn't seem to be. It didn't seem to be. But, yeah, I mean, I only saw that Chelsea won the competition 3-0. But I don't know what the feedback from home, if there was a lot of interest back home. I don't know.
From Chelsea fans there is, because now they're apparently the best team in the world.
Yeah.
I imagine that's why it's quite quiet in Paris today. Listen, Jeff, before we let you go, just remind everyone of exactly what you're doing and how they can give you as much money as possible.
Yeah, we've got a team of amateur cyclists taking on the route of the Tour de France, 21 days, nearly 2,500 miles, and it's a grueling event. And we're raising money for cure leukemia that funds clinical research trials that find answers for patients who are suffering with blood cancers all around the world. And it's vital that we get more money into that system to fund new trials and new hope for patients. And you can do that by going to tour21.co.uk. You'll see all the riders' profile, and you can choose which one you want to support, or you can just go to Cure Leukemia website and make a donation there. I really appreciate it.
Brilliant.
Because we're a little bit short of our targets this year, because we've had a few fallouts, a few riders falling ill just before the event, so we've got a few gaps to fill.
Okay, well, Jeff, listen, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Jeff.
Best of luck. And Bentley will be there for one stage next time round, right?
Well, he said it.
Yeah, the opening stage, whichever the flattest is.
There's no flat stage, I can assure you.
There's no flat stage there. We'll come and do the show over live in France, right? And then at the end of it, I'll go on, off you go, Benny, I'll wave you goodbye.
Oh, nice. I can do that.
We'll do that, okay. That will be perfect. Listen, you're more than perfect, Jeff. Keep up the wonderful work. You're a superstar. Thank you so much for coming on, and good luck with the rest of it.
Appreciate the time.
Thanks, Jeff.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. There you go, the wonderful Jeff.
Legend.
Well, when you do stuff like that, he's 60 years old. His knees are popping all over the place. And he's carrying on. He's getting on his bike. And he's raising all that money for leukemia. That's brilliant. Yeah. You going to do it?
It's probably going to be hard scheduling that. But if you do it, I'll do it.
Well, mate, I'm going over to Florida to play Elder Pearl.
What does that mean?
I'm just you can fit it in. If you want something bad enough, you'll fit it in.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I don't think you bring enough to the show.
In terms of,
no, but I mean, I do the pool.
But you go in to get a comedy value because you get walloped. So there's no point you really turning up.
I know, but this is for.
It's not for the show. It's for you.
No, but this is good. It's like other stuff.
I do bring other stuff.
What else you do?
Loads of stuff. Trust me.
Well, you should have gone in for the open darts. They invited you to that.
Won that.
No, the proper one. Where you going?
No, I'm just putting myself
there. When we come back on with Billy, we'll be in the studio for the end of the show quiz.
And I will see if I can donate a pair for them to use at their dispense.
It's driver talkSPORT, me Goldstein in bed. And Mark Point, new car, same day driveway available on all cars. Book a test drive today. Follow us at 7. Dan Bardell hosts the Transfer Insiders this evening. He has the brilliant European football expert Kevin Hatchard alongside him. One more, Billy is joining us in the studio with his new haircut.
Evening.
Looking about 5.
Yep.
How was your weekend, Bill?
Really good. That's alright.
Bill, no one really cares.
Right, is it?
Hey, how's your girlfriend? You engaged yet?
Not yet. No.
You're going to get engaged?
Probably one day, yeah.
Did you go to Jamie O'Hara's party on Friday?
I didn't, no.
Were you invited?
I don't know if I was, actually.
You would have been.
Well, you would know if you were invited.
I think he mentioned it to me a long time ago, but I never got the official
you weren't invited.
official invite.
You could have had mine.
No. Did you get one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot to reply. I was very naughty. I should have replied. I just forgot about it. Benny never turns up on those. What are we doing for the end of the show quiz? What?
I think
Chelsea didn't even turn up on my big birthday.
I was out of the country, mate.
You booked that about 6 months beforehand.
I was out of the country, mate.
Oh, where's my bottle of whiskey?
Went to the shop. I'll get it for you tomorrow.
That's a lie.
Chelsea won the Club World Cup yesterday.
Oh, you're a Chelsea fan?
Yeah. The questions are all about the world today.
Okay.
So just everything.
Have you got enough, Bill? We've got about 20 minutes here.
Yeah, I'll do my best to fill.
Who's first, Bill?
Who's Phil?
Andy.
Who's first, Bill?
Oh.
How many people have ever lived?
Good luck.
Can I work it out?
Yeah.
How many people have ever lived? That's an amazing question. I would say 40 billion.
Do you want the options?
No, it's
Hold on. Before you give me the options, ask Benny, what would your guess be? I mean, mine's just completely random.
I'd probably say about 39 million. 39 billion.
Do you want the options?
Yeah.
One of the options was 40 billion.
Oh my goodness! I'll stick with that.
And then 87 billion or 117
I'm going to
billion.
go 40 billion.
I'm going 117 bill.
It was 117 billion.
Yeah, I thought that.
117 billion.
A pile of rubbish.
It's been loads of people.
What's that statement about? More people are alive now that have ever been dead before. No, I don't know what that statement is.
Benty, how old was the oldest dog ever in the world?
Oh, that's a great question. In human years or dog years?
Human years, this one.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to go human years.
I know what I'd guess.
72.
Nah, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's human years, you said, isn't it?
Lunatic, yeah.
Oh, human years, 110. Go on, Bill.
My guess would be no more than 30.
31 was the oldest ever dog.
110.
I think the dog 110.
That's so good.
110.
So good, that is. So good.
How old's Scooter Frank?
6.
Nice.
Hope he lives to 100. Actually,
I do as well.
I was Ghost.
Andy,
yeah.
The common swift is the bird which can stay in the air the longest time without landing. How long can it stay up?
I think we should both guess these.
Okay.
The bird can go up in the air without landing on anything. Yeah. How long for? Have you got an answer in your head?
I'm going to go 6 hours.
Oh, I was going to go nuts. I was going to go like 21. 21.
What hours?
Yeah.
10 months.
Jeez!
They eat, sleep and mate mid-air.
Is it the crown and the jewel? No, he's not mating mid-air, Bill. You're ridiculous.
They are.
Mid-air.
How are you doing that?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't explain it now. It's too early.
It's too early.
How long, say?
10 months.
Imagine when they get to 9 months. I was going, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
What's just flying about doing all sorts?
Yeah, just flapping about.
And they don't land once?
No.
I'm not having that. 10 months. Every bird comes down once.
Can't even do that joke at this time. Right? Go ahead.
Benny, everyone in the world lives on planet Earth. Name the other planets.
All of them?
It's a bit random, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of them.
Right, Saturn.
Yeah.
Hold on, why don't we do planet tennis?
Go on.
Uranus.
Yep.
Venus.
Yep.
Jupiter.
Yep.
Is that it? Come on. Go on. You're done already? Benny, come on.
Oh, no.
I think you got
Mars.
Yeah.
Neptune.
Yeah. I think you got one
Pluto.
more. Not a planet anymore.
Oh, no, it's
apparently.
not.
Not planet. Yeah.
Give me some others.
You got one more, but I don't know which one you haven't said. Oh yeah, I think I do.
Neptune.
Said that.
Venus. Mars.
Saturn.
Jupiter.
Uranus. Jupiter. We didn't say Jupiter.
We just said Jupiter.
Go on.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
think
last
you
one?
did. Mercury.
I knew that one.
Best one as well.
Go on, this one. I like
Why
this.
is
It's
it the best
good.
one?
It's
Why is it the
good.
best one, mate?
It's just good. Good
Yeah,
planet.
he's great.
What's the one on the ring round? It's Saturn.
Yeah.
I love that one. Went there once.
Do you want a quick audio round? Quick round of guess the intro. Both these, I'll give you both a song. Each of them
One each.
are one of the top 10 most streamed songs of all time.
Go on.
I didn't know what he said because Joe was just shouting in my ear. Go on, what you say?
You both have one of the 10 most streamed songs of all time.
Okay. Who's this one?
Andy, you are first.
Okay.
Shock.
Yeah. It's obviously Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I need the song though.
I'm in love with your bearded boom. That one.
I need the name.
I'm in love with your bedroom bomb.
That's not it.
I'm in love with the.
Shape
Shape You.
It is Shape You.
Yeah.
4.4 billion. Second most streamed song of all time.
4.4 billion.
That's just on Spotify.
For the Ginger Ninja.
Benty, here's yours.
What the hell was that? Go on, do it again, Jack.
Do it again.
No idea what that is.
Third most streamed song of all time on Spotify.
I've never heard it. Who's it by?
The Weeknd.
Oh, it's not Flashing Lights.
Nah.
What is it?
Diamond Lights.
Starboy.
Oh, no, I don't really listen to I like Weekend, but I don't really listen to
We've got a minute left, Billy.
Fair enough. Andy, how much does the average cloud weigh?
In what?
Tons.
In tons?
Yeah.
Oh, we said kilos, I'd have probably got that.
Do you want the options?
No, I'm going to work it out.
Okay.
Average cloud in tons. 3.
1 million.
1 million tons?
Yeah.
A cloud weighs?
Yeah. That's just the average one as well.
That's just like candy floss, though. How's it?
What?
The clouds is like candy floss, aren't they? That same type of material.
Yeah, exactly like that, yeah.
Benty,
what's heavier?
Love a lasagna.
A ton of candy floss or a ton of bricks?
They both weigh the same. Next one, Christian.
Are there more trees on Earth or stars in the Milky Way?
Stars in the Milky Way.
Nah, trees on Earth.
How do you know that? You counted it?
Someone has. 3 trillion. 400 billion stars.
I'll tell you now, no one's counted it, Bill.
No, because you can't get there.
Yeah, that was a lie, your answer.
Yeah.
No, they must have done.
How'd they get to the Milky Way?
Not sure.
They bought it, did they?
It takes a couple of million years to get there, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you got to get back. Yeah, imagine if you miss that train. You got to wait.
Where's that one coming?
Is that it?
Yeah, I've run out of questions.
Good work, Bill.
Cheers.
Good work.
Cheers.
That's it. We've run out of time. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock for more of the same. Thanks for listening. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, you ruined that song. Have a lovely evening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe.